Oh, whoa. Hey, Alter. It's fucking Neocab. You remember that black and white cab one? It's kinda like that, but not really. Hi, Divine. Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. Alter, did you end up streaming last night? I was looking for like an announcement to be made, but I think I might have fallen asleep instead. I think you were like gifted to it randomly. Pasta did some fancy pants gifting, and I think that's how you got it. So welcome to the club, Divine. Thank you, Alter. What did you end up playing? Yes, please. Divine has a sub. So I think it's the same idea. You put together a puzzle in what game? Or was it just like live? Oh, right. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off the road. Past 21 days ago. Oh, wow. Hi, Kitten Mellow. Happy Friday, y'all, by the way. It's like the flashing lines in the highway hypnotize you in some weird way. Whenever Pasta gets here, because I don't want him to miss his game. An actual puzzle, 300 pieces? Nice! That's pretty cool, dude. Like it's normal to talk to the clouds. Or come up with a name for the 100th Joshua tree you pass in the endless desert. I was officially at that point, and so was... Jojo! Oh, how many Jojos? So this is me, with that sweet aesthetic. Only 40 miles to go. To Los Ojos, to my new life, to my oldest friend. So, I think this is gonna be like the other taxi one where I pick up people and they pay me and they tell me their worries and stuff. I don't think I get killed though, so we'll see. It was like a gift when Savvy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. It used to be her life too. Losing jobs to Capra's AI. Ooh, they got robots! Juggling a dozen gigs and still coming up short. Getting way too comfortable just being sad. So when she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, it didn't matter anymore what had come between us. Or what we said when we were angry. All that mattered was the road ahead. That and the battery charge that had sent me back 30 coin. Oh, so instead of gas, I got batteries? Nothing like rolling into your new life completely broke. No problem, this is cool, cool, cool. You're a driver, just drive. If I could pick up even one ride out here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savvy like old times. I started up Neocab. You better not be auto-texting on me. I don't want that. Hello? So this is gonna have a completely, Lena my name, completely different aesthetic. So we ain't doing any black and white stuff. No noir rainy day Paris. Look at her, she's so cool. She's like, she's got mom energy. And a journal, aw, cute. I need so many money. Yeah, this is like Neocab, not Neocab, fucking Night Call. I suppose this is my tutorial ride. Faster than a shutter snap. Give me the muns. For a second I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. Is Liam the guy that owns this? This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. I could barely make him out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Then I spotted him, a lone figure dragging what looked like huge luggage or a small elephant along the highway. You're just gonna auto, aren't you? You're so mean to me. He got into the car bags first, then squeezed in like he was their sidekick. Hey, look at this nerd. Hi. Pick up for Liam? You are Liam, right? Yeah, sure. I could feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. I can't help it, I absorb that stuff like a sponge. Yes, thank God, yes, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. What's up? You alright, buddy? I spent all day out there in the desert taking photos of the stars and the LO skyline. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. Why do they keep making them smaller? Damn, my heart's racing. Memory cards? Okay, so everybody's got like technological implants? Oh, I cannot do that. His accent was smooth and musical, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Anyway, hello, Lena, right? Said on the app. Yep, that's me. Awesome. Thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowheresville. No problem. I was headed this way anyway. Plus, Neo Cab goes where Capra fears to tread. Capra, the big baddies? Wink, I saw that. Where are you coming from? Cactus Flats. Buttfuck nowhere. I don't know that one. Going to the big city on holiday? More like a permanent vacation. This car is carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling? I don't know. I think I don't know what to feel. I've never been to Los Ojos before. Stop it. This is your first time at Automation City? Is that crazy? No. I mean, yes. Moving somewhere you've never even visited. But damn, it's also very cool. Don't sweat it, it's mine too. Though I'm just visiting. For work? Sort of. I'm a photographer, or trying to be. I'm taking a year off of my real job to see what I can make happen. God, I wish that was me. A year to travel the world and take pictures. Who was this guy? Who was this guy? Cause like, gosh, you can afford that? Like, good on you, dude. Covered in dust, picked up on the side of the road, living off his art. I thought of Savvy. He seemed like someone she'd like. A fellow free spirit she could date for a breezy summer, then wind up in half of his pictures. She always loved playing the muse. So, what about you? Why LO? I'm moving in with my best friend. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close, and then we kind of weren't. Oh, why did that just slip out? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. For sure. I've moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. Sort of fading in and out of different friend groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. Yeah, exactly. Y'all got such free lives, like shit, dude. So why now? What made you make the big leap? She asked. All she ever had to do was ask. I just realized that my life isn't as good without her in it. Aw. I love that. Sometimes it's just the only thing that makes sense, right? Dude, I gotta admit, you got like a very shapely nose. Like, very nice. Exactly. It'll be a fresh start for us. I hope. Guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. So while you're getting the keys to your new place tonight, I'll probably be out snapping pictures of Capra Tower. Capra Tower? Gross. Multinational monster. I mean, I hope you get some good shots. Your emotional state effects. Heat flared in my face. Just hearing that name made me furious. Oh, they big bad. Oh. Does that mean I can't do that because I'm too mad? Okay. Doing a cover shoot for Multinational Monster magazine? Hey, whoa, it's just a beautiful building. I know it is. I'm sorry. Ah, Gingerbready, wherever you are so valid. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. Sure, I've heard it's very impressive. I had nothing good to say about Capra. Okay, I guess I can't. Alright. Emotional tutorial. The spoils of selling out human dignity, right? He shifted in his seat and tried to smile, but it was tight, uncomfortable. Capra. That name carried so much baggage for me. My first driving gig, my only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver with auto cars, soulless capsules of glass and plastic. But hey, those things don't need health insurance. I tense up just seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs. Crawling our streets covered in sensors, collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Liam say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Yeah, but like, you can have decent conversations with him, right? Right. You're not a fan. We don't need to get into it. Thank you, Liam. Thank you. It felt like all the energy in the card flipped. He was closed off, suddenly. Cold. Almost as if you, like, snapped at him just because he's, like, fucking... This is exactly why everyone says that talking politics with the PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push him. Of course, you're right. I didn't mean to be so snarky. What had gotten into me? My hackles were up and over what? A photographer who just wanted a picture of a famously impressive building? It was exactly what happened with me and Savvy. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal, and I pushed her away. You're so volatile, Lena. Pasta, good thing you're here. I want you to see this game. So far, so good. It's got an emotional factor where if we are feeling certain emotions about certain topics, we cannot choose options. It's so cool. It's a cast stream. Nobody panic. Everybody panic. No, just hang out with me. Have a good time. Hey, Pasta, happy Friday. And also thank you for the continuous support and the rewards to the others in chat. Everybody loves a good goodie. So we're still going through the tutorial, so you haven't missed much. Capra is the big bad company in this game. I can see it with my ears. That's fair, that's fair. I'll do my best because it's got a lot of dialogue. Missed you too, Pasta. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, it's already doing the text. Like I'm looking for reasons to be sad or worried. Like all my bad feelings just leap out of me and poison my life. I can see with my hair. I can taste with my fingers. When actually everything was just fine. I couldn't let that happen again with us. Ugh, I'm sorry. I think I'm just stressed. Yeah, that's a good excuse. Moving is the worst. It's all good. I just don't want to talk about it. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to LO. Trust me, I really do. But I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. No, totally get it. Look, if I wanted a silent ride with a brainless driver, I'd have called a Capra. You're much more fun. Thank you, Liam. As the sun went down, I could just make out the first lights of LO appearing out of the desert, suddenly, like a mirage. We were almost there. This gives me... The city lights spilled across my windshield as we crossed the Los Ojos city limits. He pulled out his camera, and I heard the shutter clicking away behind me. Just at work, working. I'm glad that I can provide my voice, however not warmed up it is. Still glad I can help you, Pasta. Wait. Does it... Oh, it still says... Does it still say 3? Because it's got the little gift by you. Oh, it still says 3. That's so lame. I was hoping that the number would have changed. Mwah. There we go. I thought about Savvy. Sure, have some of my voice, consume it in doses. I thought about Savvy. Oh, I'm sorry, Pasta. No more nights alone. No more longing for change. I was making the change and I was ready. Oh, just a heads up. Savvy is our ex-best friend, but now renewing best friend. We are moving with her in this city, which is why we are doing this trip. Here I am, Savvy. It's real. I did it. I pulled up to Leon's destination. No, please, pasta. I need this. It got to be in my mouth. I had a friend once. But you ate it? Where did your friend go, Alter? A modest hotel. Nice, but it had an art to it. Made sense. Don't taste my voice. I need it. You know this is gonna be great, right? You're doing something really big, and I think it's gonna pay off. Thank you. Thanks. And sorry again for being so testy before. I'm in a Capra town now, and that's that. It's nothing. I've gotten into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. Don't lick my voice! You have? Yeah, with much worse opinions. And listen. I know you've already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing towns and neocabs all week. You show them your figure collection, well then they just can't appreciate art. Maybe we'll get paired up again? I'd like that. Like a dog with peanut butter. He shouldered his luggage and headed into his hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back. Bye. I guess I'd made it. Low on battery. Exactly like a dog with peanut butter. Perfect rating. Yeah. He gave me 5 stars. Thank you for having me, Liam. Yes. Smear peanut butter on my voice? No, that's not possible. I earned 6 money. Oh. That's my best friend! Hello? Why is good, Lena? What's... Bad news! Yay! Is that like a laughing? I'm assuming yes because of the shaking of the shoulders. What's good, Miley? Our new place, you right? I'd be too embarrassed to ever make gifs of myself. I can't believe these two. Wait. Yeah, okay, I'm good. Sometimes you just can't drive. Oh, I was gonna say earlier, this aesthetic of like the streets, the 3-dimensional streets, oh, thank you. I can't wait. Thank you. It reminds me of fucking Wolf Among Us, which also brings me to another point. Y'all, they're continuing Wolf Among Us 2 development. Can y'all believe? Like, I'm so excited for that nonsense. How long has it been since I've seen Savvy? 6 months? No. A year? Didn't seem possible. Dude, I'm so excited! I love Wolf Among Us, and now that they're coming with the second one, I can't believe a lot of things. Honestly, same pasta, but like, it's good. Me not believing is a pretty low bar. That's also fair. But they're gonna be Epic Games exclusive, which means in order to get this game, I'm gonna have to learn how to deal with that nonsense. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around because everywhere I went in Cactus Flats was soaked through with memories. It's gonna be so good though. Y'all know I'm getting it. Y'all know I'm getting that game. Why do they do this to us? What do they do? Oh, the Epic Games? Because money. I don't know. I don't have an idea. Why can't they bring us together instead of tear us apart? Monies. Most days that just made me miss her even more. Is all the muns. Nobody gets me like she does. Like, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Or maybe just made me like it more. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. Hi. L Bunny. Is that me? Hi. Waves. Savviest. Actually, hold up. Let me see if maybe moving this bad boy over here is a lot more comfortable. Let's try that. You sure you want to sit way back there? Yep, I'm trying to get that authentic private driver experience, you know? Honestly, I just feel safer back here. You're the only reason I would get into one of these things. Oh my god, did you actually get prettier somehow? Damn, girl! Come on. Whatever you've been up to is working. God, seeing you again is like, oh, what altar? What oh? It's like home, you know? Me too. This is getting interesting. Yeah, she's the one I'm moving in with. And like, if they don't get together by the end, I'm gonna be like low-key disappointed. Sorry, could we less talk, more room? You have to leave in 10 minutes. Oh, we're not gonna beat the game tonight. We'll always have other times. You're fine, you're fine. Being this close to Capra HQ creeps me out. Yeah, I thought it was weird you wanted to meet here. Oh, I was downtown and it's a giant eyesore, you know? Oh, I'm glad that I'm able to stream, especially the game that you gave me. I want to get, like, the content worth. I want to see them kiss too! They're like ants that would show up at my Christmas party and, like, drown me in gifts because they're just so cool. Seemed easy for you to find. Gee, thanks, Capra. Exactly. Still gotta do Knuckle Part 2 and 3. You're right, I do. Eventually. So... Don't have lights like this back in the flats, huh? Don't you dare give me that laugh, Alter. I am here to provide. Subscribe to me and you will get a monthly 3-ounce bottle of cat to consume as you would a vitamin. The way we'd left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and fluttered like I couldn't get enough air. Eat your vitamins. I'd called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Oh, they got drama. Bottled cat. Yeah? Was that what she was thinking about too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say, ancient history. Whatever, I'm totally over it. Well, what have you been up to? Tell me everything, because maybe the band is like a bad subject. Monkas. It's not liquid, it's not liquid. Well, I kind of bounced around for a while. Remember that guy who said I could crash with him and his roommates? Definitely remember how he always called me Lisa. Turned out his roommates were more like his parents. I know, like, something's just off. Like, I'm glad that we can get back together, but I don't know. You doing okay, girl? I don't, I'm sorry. Weirdly enough, on my stream chat, it just shows up as Monka S, but on the Streamlabs, it shows up as Pepe Face. What can I say? I'm basic. All I just need is like simple emoji, happy face, frowny face, winky face, smiley face. Like, I'm simple. They were super sweet and their place was nice as fuck. And oh my god, so clean. It's a BTTV, Pepe sweating. Oh, I see, I see. But then his mom gave us matching sweaters for Christmas. I swear I felt myself shrivel into a little ghost right then and there over the eggnog. Cat? When the heck are we getting a second cat emote? When I can get back into arting. Recently I've been kind of staying away from my computer. I don't know why though, because I want to be on my computer, as I do. We'll see if maybe I can work on that this weekend. Wait, I've got Nancy Drew tomorrow. Maybe next weekend. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Nancy Drew tomorrow, y'all. Ooh woo. Yikes. Gib emote bliss. You shall, you shall. Merry Christmas. Very. Compared to perfect family time, social activism is way more chill. Just some fogies too afraid of their own shadows to really affect change, but I can work with that. Thank you for the offer, Alter, but I find this is good practice for me, even though you've got such perfect hands that you draw. A Christmas emote? Ooh. Maybe I can make a default and then a Christmas, and then once the Christmas season is over, I can switch back to default. Speaking of old fogies, I can't believe we're back in your old steery. This thing knows all my secrets. Made mine into Kermit styles, wanna see? Sure, I think I saw you as, what was that, Scrooge? And you know, I love retro as much as the next girl, but would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? Yeah, that's really cool. People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. It's just a big issue in my work right now, you know? Okay, I'm seeing Rudolph, Scrooge, Santa, and Elf. Very pretty, very nice. And very obvious, too. That's what you always want with those. Oh, sure, okay. Are you anti-car? Just wondering. I mean, kinda. Nothing personal, but that's like shop talk for me. Buddy did. Little Santa ball hat with the sipping of the tea. Very nice. I could never tell if that was tea or coffee. It's just like nondescript dark liquid in a mug. We don't have to get into it, right? Not get into a fight right away? Sounded good to me. Sure. Well, I assumed you were a tea drinker. Not that it's the best, but wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh yeah, pull over. You live here? No, I just remembered. I got you a present. Or like hot chocolate. Hot chocolate good, and I'm more of a coffee person. So more tea for you. Oh no, I didn't get you anything. You're here, like, for good. That's enough for me, Yellow Bunny. Okay, I'll pull over. I like her necklace thing. I feel like with each positive thing I say, it gets like light and dark, because there was only the first one and then the second one lit up, so I don't know. You didn't put tea down. You're okay in my book. Well, I mean, like, if people want tea, they can have it. On the downside, I have the same opinion on pineapple pizza, though. If people want it, they can have it. No, unlike you, psychopath, I will not put a bug in it. Hi, Pat. No, it's Swaggy. Hi, Swaggy. Hey, rude. Hey, rude. He rude. Come join me. Join me in the chat. Hi, Pasta. It wasn't a bug, it was a caterpillar, which is technically a bug. You're bad at this, protag. I'm playing. When are you playing? Counter-Strike. Okay. Okay. Have fun, Swaggy. In the prototype. Strike. Like. Bye. Hi, Swaggy. I don't know how to type things. Crave pineapple pizza, but it's rare. That's fair. Hi, Swaggy. It's very good. Have fun with your counter global strike video game first person. It was a fuzzy caterpillar. That's adorable. Oh, I remember. Go play, goodbye. Come on, give me your hand. I forgot how tiny her hands were and how they were always. What, you got something against people that always have cold hands? You got something against people that always have cold hands? Hate myself for indulging, never as good as I want it to be. I get you. Whenever I get like gas station chicken, my hands are always cold too. Whenever I get gas station chicken, I always have this idea of like this one time that I went that it was really good. And so every time I go, I think maybe it'll be that good again, but it's just always never as good as I want it to be. It's mostly the experience, I guess, so meh. How are your fingers freezing in the middle of the desert? Should have brought you some gloves. The size extra small. Have fun, Alter. It was very nice seeing you again. I'm sorry that I didn't see you on your stream, but I hope you had a good time. Good night. Gas station chicken sounds scary. Ugh, could be worse. Like, yeah, I got small hands. Jace is always whining about my icicle hands. Who's Jace? Ooh. She slipped something metallic onto my arm. If you're not gonna shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. It tightened to a snug fit around my wrist. I got a fancy bracelet. Oh, it's an emotion bracelet, probably, like hers. Ooh, colors. Oh, I like colors. I like colors. Oh, that's so good. I like that overlay. Hold up, I gotta move. Chat box now because I like my color overlay. Where to go? Girl, where to go? Girl, where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Whoa. What is it? It's a feel grid. It's a 6th gen biofeedback device for your feels. I want my feels to be visual. See, like those are her feels. Those are her good feels. Brought and dip for the Chimmers party yesterday. Oh, the Christmas. All 0 of the people I sat with had any. Aw, it's okay. More for you. But like, I totally get you. Every time that I bring in something for like a potluck or something and not a lot of people eat it, I'm like, I thought I had taste. The color and intensity show your mood, basically the way you feel in your body at that exact moment. You're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Probably because of my awesome gift. Oh, everybody else almost ate it. The one guy you sat with said it was goob. Very nice, very nice. But what does green mean then? I got the necklace edition. See? Feel good green. Now we can both have, like, total awareness of our emotional well-being. 6 others and only 1 guy had it? Well, at least everybody else ate it. You were just looking at the wrong people. You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. Aw, savviest! It's like the best friendship bracelet necklace ever. Exactly. So it's reading my brain waves? Nah, it reads your blood. That sounds like a mood ring. I'm sorry I'm hyper right now. No, it's okay. I'm glad that you didn't miss the stream either. I'm glad that you were able to see it. You're the one that got me this game after all, dude. Like, if I'm playing it for anybody, I'm playing it for you. Like, come on. It's like so sweet of you to do that for me. It totally is, except it actually works. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemical to flood our system, right? So this has a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. Y'all heard that? She's playing it for me and only me. Back off. No, it's for everybody else too. We don't want to deprive them of the cool game. We don't want to do that to them, Pasta. So cool. I moved towards green, which means I just got a little bit chilled out. Okay. That's just in the way. I don't like that. There are 4 basic colors. Yellow is like feel-good green, but higher intensity. Happy, sunny, excited. Aw, they're off the hook. It's fine. Red is the angry, anxious, agitated, and blue is, well, blue. I don't know, I thought it'd be really cool for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know? But everyone I know with a feel grid. I need water, give me a sec. Yeah. We Gucci. It's like an emotional superpower. Keeping it real is, like, second nature now. No, not that ASMR water slurping, too liquid for my tastes. Even without talking for months, she still knew me so well. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam just now. I'm trying to work on my emotional superpowers, just so you know. One day, Pasta, not today. More green. I get it, this just lets you know that what you're feeling is real, but that it's temporary. Plus, now you'll know when your packs are giving you too much shit. 2 blue, and you probably need to take a break. 2 red, then you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Eventually. Tell that to my star rating. Rolls eyes, in a very mom-like fashion. That's exactly it. This thing tells people they're pissing you off, so you don't have to. I know confrontation is more my thing, but as you can see, I'm surfing a chill green wave at the moment. Chill as a cucumber. Lena, you're still saying it wrong? What's it supposed to be? Cool. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my god, I missed you. Damn, I even tried to remember it, like, cucumbers are served chilled. Well, I missed you too, lady. See, now I know that made you happy and not, like, pissed at me. It's broken, I'm totally pissed. Okay, but I'm being serious. It's not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left. Aww, you didn't like it. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Oh, there's definitely something going on between them, but like both good and bad, so I'm just like, Because like, I feel like she'd be a bit more remorseful about that, so I don't know why she went red instead of blue. I really don't want my feelings to upset anyone, but you do feel things. A lot, actually. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing, and the way you feel things. Oh, you're valid. She's getting mad, but like, she's saying things that are contrasting. It's really weird. It's kinda beautiful. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it comes out, it's kinda intense, like that night. Also having trouble concentrating, trying to work too. Concentrate on your work then. I don't want to get you distracted. You're not the easiest person to disagree with sometimes. I felt a lump in my throat that made it hard to push back. I can't do that, I'm too sad. You're right. Nah, fuck that, I can do both. I'm sorry. But I'm here and you're here and we're starting over. And we're both gonna be better about saying how we feel. You didn't want to risk making her mad? The weight on my chest, dude. Okay, that furry detective game? What? Furry detective game? I know that there's that scaly visual novel game. Are you thinking about that? Furry detective, furry detective, furry detective. Furry detective. You might have told me about it, but I can't recall anything. Don't know the name, it's relatively new. I can always like look that up later. No, say it, I don't care how sad you are. Oh. And we're good, right? Within the last 1 or 2 months on Steam. I might be able to like Google it or something. Felt a weight lift off my rib cage. We were in sync again. We could always talk about serious stuff later. Savvy and I had all the time in the world now. But you still sad, girl? Less so now. So, how do we get to your place? No pressure if you can't find it. Do whatever you want to do, dude. My pajamas are calling my name. I'm so tired. Oh shit, I'm really sorry, but can you take me somewhere else really quick first? Sure, where are we going? Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. It's this guy, and trust me, it's kind of a huge mess. You don't want to know. Is this Jace? Is everything okay? Because you got those emotions, dude. Totally. Kind of. I don't know, honestly. I kind of fucked up at work, and I've just got to go fix it before shit comes down on my head. I wish we could just go straight to this awesome ramen shop you're gonna love instead of helping my dumbass. Already one coming out. That's Pixels called Backbone. Let me see if I can, It's a little embarrassing. Stop talking, girl. Stop talking, girl. I'm gonna look it up. Backbone. No, not backbone. Backbone. Backbone raccoon. This is it, Black Sad? Dystopian noir adventure. Ooh. Ooh. Black Sad? I'll look that up right after Backbone. Because Backbone looks cool. Pixelated, furry, noir adventure. Dystopian noir wishlist. Thank you very much. Alright, Black Sad. Let's check it out. Black Sad under the skin? Now that's hella furry. Look at this fucking dilf. Jeez, okay. 3D too. Oh. Ooh. Dude, I don't know what to say about that face. I don't know what to say about that face. He's got the most out-jutted chin. It's like a dude. It's like a buff dude wearing like a cat morph suit where it's got like the shape of the dude's head, but then it's got like the little ears on top and like a little bit of a nose. Like, interesting though. Wish list as well. The crimson chin. In this house, we do not respect Fairly Odd Parents. At least the later seasons. It's so weird, but also on my wish list because those two be wildin'. Alright, you don't have to say anything, you're good. No problem, no problem. They're both pretty. Well, the later seasons are like meh pasta. Can you tell me that after they added the girl character, things were like good or like better? Because they weren't. They weren't. Trust me. Yeah, we won't talk about your filios. I mean it. Well, I haven't watched that in decades. You know what? Fair. Very fair. Right back at you. He lives in this weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is crawling with techie scum. Sounds great. What do you have to do? She rubbed her knees together. She always did that when she was feeling uncomfortable. I wonder if she knew that. He's a good client, and I ran my big mouth and pissed him off. So now I have to go ass kiss a little, give the baby his bottle. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight I can actually make it happen. But you should totally come meet up with me and Jace later. You could just pick up another ride, right? Who knows, maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around LO. Hang on. Seriously, who's Jace? My guy. It's only been a minute, but we have this super intense connection, like sunshine, butterflies, all that shit. I bet you'll really like him. Oh, does my bracelet sync up with my everything else too? Working is so stupid complicated, I need Christmas break. Oh, what are you working on? If I understand. I can try and get you on the list. Let me just text Jace. I kind of just want to hang out with you. If that's Gucci. You will. Soon. So how long have you been with him? Yes, cool. Okay, he says he'll text you all the deets soon. Great, I'll just wait for the deets. You work on code for flight simulators? Ooh, fancy, fancy. I just gotta do this thing. Then you should head over. Mostly doing infrastructure stuff lately. Is that like... I felt like I should have had a question about that, but I don't. Doing a huge overhaul of one of the components? Okay, okay. And it's just not like jiving with you, it's getting kind of difficult. I don't know, I feel like I should have questions. Oh. So when... Oh, this is it, Kinfolk. Stop interrupting me. Is that like, what can I say? Like, what can I say? I was gonna ask a question, but then I realized I didn't have one. I'll text you in like an hour tops, okay? Then come meet us. The original estimate for the task was like 80 hours. You've probably booked in over like 100 now, huh? Sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome to LO. That was about 1.5 to 2 months ago. Yes, I'd definitely say over 100. That is way over 100. Like, oof. At least you're still being, like, paid for it. There's only so much you can do with those things, you know? Welcome to Elo, and remember, pick up a cute Pax next. I watched her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower, half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. What was this place? Capra cars buzzed around me like I was inside some kind of nest. A few of the people inside gave my car a definite look from behind their tinted windows, and they were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Savvy, and even for her, this was a little much. But it was just a detour. No big deal. I'd do one more ride to earn some coin, then we'd be back in sync. It's like every time I deal with an aspect of it, 10 complications arise that affect, all the others. I wish I had advice, but you know your job better than I do, so all I can say is motivation. You're working really hard on it, which is like super kudos to you. Nearing the end, you hope. I hope so as well. The sooner this gets done, like the sooner you don't have to worry about it. Either way, you're getting paid, that's good, but I understand like the stress of like taking too much time on a project when you could be moving on to other things or just not doing anything at that time. So I hope it like ends up being finished with a nice little bow on top for you. I hope so. Things just had a way of being spontaneous with Savvy, and I was never as happy as I'd been when we were together. You're welcome, Pasta. That's the most I can give you. Ooh. How are you feeling today? Intense, in a good way. Oh, low, medium, and high. Okay, okay. Colors, very pretty. I think she loves her, I think so. Lethargic, depressed, calm, chill, hyper cheerful, angry, anxious. Okay. Centered, no such thing as a bad emotion. More intense, less intense. Groovy. All emotions are valid, but the outer limits of the feel grid are meant to tell you something, like it's time to take a break, take a nap, or even just take a moment to center. I could use one of these. No, not she, you. I love her. I am she. I am she. So yes, you, me. I'm in the red. Anger, fear, or disgust. Ooh. Okay. No, I already got this. Can I leave? Not FDA approved. Tragic. That's me. I am she. Feel grid. Jace will send you the deets. So over it. You're awesome, DJ. Ooh. I need to go charge. Juice by Capra. Coin only, no US dollars accepted. Whoa, that's a thing. Jace, if I assume the spelling sounds like a butthole. I think Jace is okay. I think it's the client that's a butthole. I think I as my character don't like him because I like Savvy, but Savvy's with him, and so it's like, ugh, cool. You got a boyfriend, even though I like you. Okay, fine. Definitely time for a recharge. Yeah, so like, he's a butthole, but only by circumstances. Plus the weird way the hum of the charging stations make my head feel stuffed with cotton. I kinda loved it. Even if it was probably killing brain cells. I feel that on a fucking spiritual level. Yeah, fair, Pasta. It would cost me a money 32 per bar. A little steep, but here I was. You got energy bars? I paid 2 money 64 for 2 bars. And I continued on my way. Let's pick up some people. For a second I thought those were caterpillars. I'm like, who are you? Hey, dude. Anarchy! That's so far away, though. Is this area blacked out because I don't belong there? Like, or did I not unlock them? I want to know what Anarchy is. Can I go all the way over there? Is that fine? Let's go get this guy. Peace and love and low. A money 32, yeah. I was gonna say like $1, but they don't accept US dollars, so I gotta find a new way to say the currency. Sorry, I'm running to meet you, but still 2 blocks away. You valid, Allie. Allie like my cat! Can you just stop at the next corner instead of the pickup zone? A Capra! Do you think she's a Capra? Or do you think I'm out of breath. Oh, poor Allie. Great, not doing what the PAX wanted could hurt my star rating, but pulling over in an AV zone would risk a stop from the LOPD. Not to mention a ticket would take me back some serious coin. I couldn't risk losing the star. The currency? Oh, it's a Capra? I don't want to call it a Capra because Capra boo. Pulled right up to the pin and right inside a clearly marked Capra loading zone. Oh no. My headlights hit one of their cars and it froze in that weird too fast AV way, almost like you scared it. Almost like they weren't the thing to actually be afraid of. Call it a bone dollar. Nice, 64 bone. Hi, hey, sorry, can we go? Allie, this girl's named Allie, and it just makes me think of you, and I love you, baby. Bone dollar, I like it. Of course. There are definitely levels of augmentation in this game, and she is Capra. That's cool. I glanced at her suit for a second. What was she wearing? Half my packs have those holospace displays, but the full body thing? Barely an hour here and already Savvy was flaking, and my packs was covered in weird gadgets. Welcome to Los Ojos. What's good? Any plans tonight? Kinda. I'm still trying to figure that. Yeah, kinda. I just moved here. And it's been interesting. I took a deep breath. Come on, Savvy, I thought we were past this. Go scrounge for those foods. You gotta consume stuff. See you in a little bit, pasta. Yeah, LO is usually pretty interesting, no matter what. Oh wait, I gotta top up. Mind if I plug in? The suit's running low. My car's battery was terrible at holding a charge, but it looked like I could spare some at the moment. I needed a good rating more than the charge. Sure, happy to help. Thanks, gotta stop forgetting to charge at every stop. Capper makes you pay extra to use the port in their cars. Hey, we don't nickel and dime people here at NeoCab. Never let people say gig worker solidarity isn't a thing. I heard police cars outside, and for a second I thought that was the Capper police coming to give me a ticket because I parked in the incorrect parking spot. I was really worried for a second. Maybe this good deed will help me when I'm limping along to a charging station later. You don't have to worry about your rating with me. I used to be a Capra mate. Keep it above 4.8 stars, or else. Sounds familiar. It's 4 for us. You ever work for Capra? I did. Never again. A lot of drivers went into Capra mates after the culling. We got a pretty raw deal. Capra just patched our cars over the air. I was right at the beginning of a shift. I booted up, but the wheel was locked. Then it drove me home. Seriously, I would have freaked. So, wait, sorry, one sec. How long have you been driving for NeoCab? It's so funny when PAX try to pretend they didn't zone out into their hollow space for a second. Almost 2 years. But I like it. Moving on, though. What's your opinion of NeoCab, the company? Was I missing something about these questions, and how honest did she expect me to be? It's great. Oh, hey, did you see the sign we just drove past? That's like the best banh mi. I don't know how to pronounce that. In town. The words went straight to my stomach. I hadn't stopped to eat all night. Ooh, do they have pork floss? Everything was gone. I'm sorry to hear that, pasta. Love me some swine twine. No, but they do this machine-spun soy protein fiber mesh. It's like umami cotton candy. Banh mi? I have not had it. I don't even know what that is. You're valid, pasta. You gotta get that food. Gotta get those nutrients. You gotta get like chicken. Chicken good. So, hey, would you say your opinions on Sophie's Law are mostly positive or negative? Remind me what that is? Question mark? Sorry, that's a dumb question. Why would a neocab driver be for something that bans all non-automated cars? Wait, what? So a few weeks ago, this famous ballet dancer died in a car attack. It's hard to explain, but it's like Korean buns that are generally folded around stuff as sandwiches. So like stuffed buns? I'll try to look them up sometimes. Banh mi. Actually, I might have my phone right here, so like, give me a hot second. If my internet's Gucci, I can like get a visual for them. No, I don't care about this chicken parmesan casserole. Leave me be. Let's look up some B-A-H-N-M-I. Banh mi food. Completely enveloping like a dumpling. Let's see, give me Google Images. No, not the listening to my voice. I specifically chose Google Images, not Google Listen to Me. Google Images. Why do I have location on right now? Leave that be. Show me some banh mi. Did I spell that right? I don't think I spelled that right. I did NH instead of HN. Internet, be good to me. Maybe I'm spelling it incorrectly because all I'm seeing are like fancy sandwiches. Banh mi. It corrected to B-A-N-H. The sandwiches look really tasty though. Looks like they got a lot of good stuff in it. It's like they took stuff that could be used in like a stir fry and a salad and they put it in a sandwich. That looks tasty. Yeah, they're just, I like Google being wild. I'll leave it be for now. I'll see if I can find fancier ones later. Famous ballet dancer died in a car attack. People were just out having a good time and this guy drove straight into a crowd. Sophie and like 15 other people were killed. Maybe? I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. Either way, it sounds like you know stuff, so that's Gucci. That's awful. Is that why I've seen so many police? Apparently it's a Vietnamese word for red. Oh, that makes sense then. Is that why I've seen so many police? Probably. People are pretty worked up. Anyway, the vote is in a few days, so it'll all blow over soon. It also refers to a type of baguette which is often split lengthwise, filled with very savory ingredients as a sandwich and served as a meal. Sounds about right. Shh. That's alright, now we know about the food. Blow over? If the law passes, it looked like I'd be out of a job. Capra buzzed by me. Oh, like a Capra car buzzed by me. Of course, make human drivers illegal, and how else would people get around the city? So, I know it's dumb, but I just need a clear answer. Here, I'll repeat the question. Would you say your opinions on Sophie's Law are mostly positive or negative? Wait a sec, was she reading these off some kind of script? What's up with all the questions? Oh, right, you're new in town. I do surveillance for Capra. Surveillance? Yeah, like surveillance from above, surveillance is from below. I don't think Capra is below anybody. Is that French? It's Capra speak to me. I don't really get it either. I guess I'm familiar with like Americanized. Oh, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Like anytime I have a fancy like foreign food, it's usually like that, so same. Every time I say it, it sounds like I'm getting called out for being short. They've got cameras and sensors all over this suit. I'm like a big sponge sucking in data from everything and sending it to Capra. Banh mi. Yeah, Americanized banh mi. Banh mi? Yeah. So those questions are what Capra wants to know about us, huh? They let us chat a little bit, but yeah, it's their questionnaire. Like opposition research stuff. Gotta fill my quota. I'm really sorry, I just assume everyone I talk to knows. So I'd been talking to Capra this whole time. Ban you? You think we have time? No! I don't want to be banned. About me. About the job I scraped together when they fired me. I felt my shoulders tighten and dug my nails into the wheel. All the Capras snaking through the lanes suddenly came into focus like a swarm, like I was surrounded. You didn't mean ban, you meant bon? I don't know what that means. I tried to breathe. Please tell me I tried to breathe. I gotta say, I wish I'd gotten some warning. Oh no, that does not look good. She was staring right at my wrist. My feel grid was blazing red. No, not like that, Pasta. You shut. Let me switch this damn thing off. Can you do that? I just did. I should have realized when you said it's your first night in LO. All this stuff is normal to me. We're so focused on our metrics. It's a terrible introduction, but welcome to Los Ojos. We've got great food and a shitty panopticon. Sorry I got angry. I get that it's just your job. It's not worth making people miserable, you feel? She was quiet for the first time. I could feel her relaxing now that the suit had gone dark. Allie flashed a smile at me and I could finally see her face. Allie, I love you. She perks her ears up, but that's about it. I don't know. I guess everybody's just working on holiday stuff, which honestly valid, but I don't know. That's okay, that's okay. We'll see if there are more people for Nancy Drew tomorrow. Anyways, I love your hair. I cut mine short like that once. I miss it. In this heat, I just want to shave it all off, but that's a whole look, you know? Back in holidays, but I love the holidays. Am I babbling? It's been too long since I've talked to someone real. Ever since I took this job, it's like I'm just a passenger in this suit, you know what I mean? Capra does the talking, and I'm along for the ride. I got that when I was driving for Capra, too. I love that you love the holidays, but I can't say I love... That's so valid. Not everybody likes the holidays, and you don't have to like the holidays. Like, I still have the keys somewhere. I might bury them in the desert. Definitely. 213 times? Wow! Pulled up to a shopping center, skyscrapers on one side and the skeletons of their future neighbors on the other. Hey, Allie. Don't give up. You'll find something better. If that's what you're doing, I don't know. Yeah, gotta stay on your hustle, right? Thanks for not kicking me out of your car. Never let him say gig worker solidarity isn't the thing, right? Damn right. Swearing. I'll hit you up if I need a real human again. Good luck in Los Ojos. I watched the suit blink back to life as she vanished into a crowd of shoppers. Looked like Capra would find their way, or could find their way into my car no matter what. Even through a sweetheart like Allie. Worst case scenario, she actually just put it on like sleep mode, but it still like picked up conversation stuff. But we were talking about like normal stuff, so who cares? 5 stars! Gig folk gotta stick together. Thank you, Allie. You're so sweet to me. I'm getting money! I got 554 bone dollars. Ah, that's okay. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people had gathered in the street. They surrounded an empty Capra's car in a messy circle. Heal ya! They were yelling, barking things at each other and at the car. A few were taking swings at it with chains and socket wrenches. The autocar made dozens of tiny rapid-fire turns, trying to free itself from the circle. I thought of a moth trapped beneath window panes, or between window panes. Then another sound. Was that my back door? Hi. Oh, what the hell? I need to get out of here. I need you to go. I'll pay. What the? Listen, I'll explain, but we need to go. You're a neocab, right? You drive people. We need to go. I can't be here. Feel good, state colors, your choices, sometimes adding new options, and sometimes disabling them. Fair. Works for me if you're paying. I gritted my teeth. I was way too angry. Couldn't think straight. What the hell are you doing in my car? Why you what the ing? You want a cab, you go through, you want a ride, you go through Neocab. You don't just open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry, seriously, but that's my fucking bike under the wheels of that Capra, okay? I nearly died, and if we don't get out of here now, the cops will be here and my life will actually be over. I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance in between us and that mob. Then you're explaining everything. No! Oh, you're not making me, like, make this guy... You're gonna give him up to Capra? You're like the worst, lady. Crazy fugitive cab rider. You know what? No. If the cops are coming, that's your issue. And stop telling me what to do from the back seat of my own car. I let the silence and tension fill the space. The Pax looked so scared. The mob outside was getting worse, and did I really want to deal with the LOPD right now? No, you don't. Hey. Hey, you've got panic eyes. I see you. Do you see me? I can usually get a read on a person the first time I see their face. Savvy called it my truth download, not like she ever listened when it was about about someone she wanted to date. But I needed to be calm to hear that little voice inside my head, and this Pax had me all riled up. I met their eyes in the rearview mirror. And it worked. It was as clear as if they were saying it out loud. I knew they were sorry. They were safe, and they were just trying to survive. Like me. You're the sort of person who feels things really intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. I think Pax is a general statement for, like, a passenger in the back seat. A Pax passenger. Please, take 1 second to see me asking you for help, and drive. I drove. No, you're spelling it right. I felt frozen like things were terrible and they always would be. I held their gaze. I felt the fear evaporate. My pulse slowed. You good, you good. There we go. They trailed off as they watched my feel-good crash from angry red into a chill green. It seemed to calm them down, too. You're wearing one of those feel things, and it looks like we're cool? Choose your words and Pax carefully to shift your mood into a new direction and change your story. Yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. Green is envious. Green-eyed monster. We're cool. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Floor it! Oh, yikes. I got us out of there in the nick of time, just as squad cars rolled up and the bike punks scrambled into the night. What's your name? I'm Azul. Why does adrenaline ever have to wear off? This shit hurts, dude. I'm Lena. Where are we going? Take me... Shit, I need to get to work. I work at this club in Luz Rouge. It's not too far. Shit. Ow. Can you at least tell me what happened back there? I got hit by a Capra. I was on my bike. Came out of nowhere, sideswiped me, and just kept driving. Pulled my calf bringing that stupid dip into work. Oh no, what? You pulled your calf because you were bringing the dip in? What? Is a bish. Sounds about, but like, wow. Right over my fucking bike. Did you get the plate numbers? What's their ad? Driverless for the people? Calf? That sounds like either the leg part or the cow part. Not the leg part or like the animal, you know? I don't know. Driverless for the people? Oh, okay, just double checking. Except when they can't see us. Yeah, big fucking surprise. Another Capra hits another person like us? Fuck Capra. And all those people just showed up? You didn't pull a baby cow bringing the dip in? You didn't? Aw, you didn't go in too hard. Like, it's go big or go home with parties, dude. If you do not bring a baby cow, then, like, what's the fucking point? No, I called a Radix swarm. Is that a fancy term for an angry mob? I just wanted to drive and keep it simple. Oh, wow. Me being chill is not that. What? Maybe so. You know who Radix is, right? Sounds like they hate Capra. So does anyone with a brain, right? Nice. We're activists. We stand up against corporate entities like Capra. Radix is all about direct action to change the city for the people. Getting rid of cars, that's just the seed. What grows from it are safer streets, public transit that works, a big chunk bitten out of the luxury market. Right, doesn't it though? Hey Rataba, happy Friday! We're playing the game that Pasta gave me, but like that's a wild ass, like the lengths and the knobs just look off. But I mean, hey, if it works for him, who am I to tell him no, you know? Most people just see us as punks on bikes, but most people are blind. So then what's a swarm? If you're a member of Radix and you're in trouble, like if you get hit by a fucking Capra, you send up a flare on the app to call a Radix swarm. It alerts the other members, shows them where you are, tells them you need help. Radix has an app? So that was help? Doesn't seem like it did much for you if you're here with me. It got crazy. I don't know. I didn't expect that. Is it your first time calling a swarm? Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, it's not supposed to be like that. What's it supposed to be like? I don't know. I thought they'd save me, but it was like they just showed up to fuck the Capra car. Or fuck up the Capra car. We don't fuck cars here, y'all. Nobody tried to get my bike or whatever. One dude helped me up, but like the second I said I was okay, I didn't matter anymore. Are you calling me a dragon, bitch? Neo cab to the rescue. Ugh. That makes it even worse. You realize you got into my car, right? Things are good, just wanted to go to the flow. I've seen those pictures. Oh, Rataba, no. Why do you say that? Because it's still a fucking car. You're still putting people at risk every day. Plus, I shouldn't be riding around in a death machine in front of a bunch of Radix folks. Getting out of there was the right idea. Do you think they saw me get in? Nah. Cars fucking dragons is more risque? That absolutely is, because how would that even work? They seemed pretty focused on the car. Yeah, for sure. I could feel them relax, just a little. What a fucking night. My leg's killing me, my bike's gone. Transform and roll out. They're probably gonna ask me to leave Radix. Would that be a bad thing? Yes, it would be a bad thing. I just mean because they didn't help you. They don't sound like they take care of their own. Whatever. Look, where I'm going, I don't want them to see me get out of your car. So can you just drop me, like, corner of Guadalupe and Sanders? I'll walk the rest of the way. On that leg, it's just a scrape. I'm fine. You sure you don't want to see someone about it? Maybe there's a free clinic nearby. In this town? Yeah, sure. They leaned to look out the window. Okay, here's good. Maybe just, pull into the alley? The whole block looked pretty deserted, but I still slipped into the shadows. Whatever would put their mind at ease. You don't, like, record this, right? That's the NeoCab deal? Right, no camera, nothing on the app. You were never here, Azul. Okay. Well, how much do I owe you? no charge. Seeing a little bit past it. For real? You were in a tough situation. I would have wanted to get out of there too. Don't worry about the money, just be safe. Damn, thank you. Listen, you didn't have to help me out like that. I really appreciate it. But like, what you saw. No worries, I'll keep it quiet. Thanks. Shit, wait, I didn't get your name. Lena. Cool, thanks, Lena. I'm Azul. I said that, right? You did, and you're welcome. Have a good night. Azul stepped out of the car, stumbling a bit like they couldn't put too much weight on their knee. Without so much as a look back, though, they shook it off and limped into the alley. It was well after midnight, and I'd met my ride quota. I checked my feel grid, yellow-green. On most nights, I'd call it quits about now, or maybe push on for one last ride if I had it in me. But until I heard from Savvy, I had nowhere to go. When was she gonna text me back? Well, that was a flash. Feel grid good, journal good, nothing new. Oh, we're over here. We gotta charge up. Free glow sticks with fill up, hell yeah! Yikes, a little low when I didn't know when I'd be able to charge up again. Each bar would set me back $1.37. Oh, sorry, a bone $1.37. A little steep, but here I was. I got a full charge for 4 bone 54 bone cents. I considered my next move. I'm gonna... Where am I going? Ooh. Oh, why's everybody over there? No one's over here for me. Did I get glow sticks for the purchase? Who is that? Aghanon? Nourish me, all ye in pain. I gather my strength to rise once again. Klaus. Luke. Here there be opinions, engage at your own risk. Why is this guy red? Oh, this is like guaranteed. Neocab Prime? I gotta have a good... Or is he like a special... No, I get paid in bone dollars. I didn't know how to say it. I'm really curious about this bad boy, actually. This is gonna suck, but I really want to know about Aghanon. Hi! Oh, that's Cult. The Pax's eyes were dim as he dropped into the back seat. Still dim. He looked... like a bad day come to life. Was that a tattoo on his scalp? Like, this is culty, y'all. Like the goth phase Savvy and I went through. I still kind of missed the eyeliner. He was headed to the Fifey Street subway station. Could that be right? Isn't it dangerous? Oh, I didn't know people still took that. He looks like the kind of guy that charges at the OP hero, armed only with a curvy dagger, right? The only thing he's missing is the hood to, like, strategically pull from his shadowed face so that it reveals, like, oh, look at that scary tattoo and those horrible eyes, you know? Like, this is Baby's first D&D villain. Like, isn't it dangerous down in those tunnels? Aghanon only sighed. I pulled into traffic and left into his mood. I had my own things to stew about. I should have been with Savvy by now, drinking to my new life in Los Ojos. A nice spicy margarita, made by a robot probably. Instead, she'd left me to drive the graveyard shift with a sad, silent Pax. With the worst background music ever. This is so ominous. It was just bad timing. She seemed so anxious about her work thing. I could totally relate, even if my boss was an algorithm. I'd laugh this one off with her when we were unpacking boxes tomorrow. Aghanon found my eyes in the rearview mirror. He pulled his lips into a tight, joyless smile. Lena, right? That's me. Lena. What makes you so happy? Excuse me? I saw you smiling to yourself just now, pursuing that feeling. You look like a happy person. I mean, Lena, you can't just say that. Lena, you can't just say that, because that's... Lena, you're like 38. Why would you say that? I mean, isn't everyone? No, decidedly not. Are you convinced that you're happy? Tell me, is it working? Are you happy? Happiness comes and goes for me. Exactly, like a mirage, like the illusion happiness is. Okay, I've resigned myself to the underlying truth. Let me guess. Life is pain. Pain is life. It's the only constant, I find. Mind if I ask what's got you down? Everything and nothing, the tiniest slights, the most cosmic horrors. I've heard a lot of sad stories inside this car, and told a few of them myself, too. Something told me this one was going to be a little new. This guy thinks he's realized something that everyone else hadn't. Just wouldn't get it. Yeah, like, dude, you good? Whatever it is, it's not the end of the world, right? It was like a... Oh, shit. Sorry, it's the end of the world. I'm sorry, Aganon. It was like a bomb went off in the car. He was furious just like that. His eyes burned in my rear view. What did you say? He's okay, dude. Things will get better soon? Why would you suggest something like that? Do you deny the deep truths in the Book of Hunger and Hardship? Do you oppose the great, he's a cult leader, pain worm? I'm just gonna take a minute to process. Whoa, I thought we were just both in a bad mood. What's a pain worm? Yeah, I'm riling this cult dude up, sorry. He's agonoying. Agonon's voice dropped deeper, like he was speaking from inside a cave. He is the lowest cult minion. He isn't good enough to be a leader. You carry me now on my nightly quest to seek the pain worm. It is called Metawapian, for the dark leviathan that roils beneath Los Ojos, feasting. We nourish it, you see. You and I and millions like us. And soon... Okay, keep talking. Very soon, Metawapian will emerge, bellowing its cry of infinite despondence. And it will consume all of our pain. You broke your Shit, dude, what? Oh no! What happened? You broke your PC? Hypers! You way too hyper? All of it gone. Forever. Well, that's just terrifying. Well, that's... Also, the city will be destroyed. No longer an admin because work doesn't want us to be. That's the worst. Like, what's their deal? Now you can't kill this process. So it's just doing shit. Oh. What? Oh. I definitely, oh. What a time to be alive. Which means I can't continue work until I figure out how to kill it. Oh, yikes. So that's definitely a bump in the process. Agadon made a hissing sound. I decided to leave him to his gloomy silence. It was so dark I almost missed the subway station. I am the ultimate neutral emotion. Subway station. Pull over. There was only a flickering sign over a dingy stairwell. He seemed like he was waiting for me to say something. Okay, at least we're feeling something, right? If we didn't, the pain worm would starve. Bye, Aganon! In his dark coat, he moved across the street like a shadow and disappeared into the subway tunnel. I wondered what kind of rituals he was going to get into down there. Or maybe he'd just hop a train to the suburbs. Well, GG. He knows how to use technology. The pain worm rises. What a great review, thank you. What drives a woman to turn neutral? Well, I'd say a certain level of apathy after a certain amount of sadness. Thank you, Aganon. Oh, yikes. I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to take Aganon because I thought he was cool. I'm sorry. But I will say that I am definitely gonna do— oh, Savvy! I'm definitely gonna do that again. If I see Aganon, I'm gonna do that again. Okay. You're scaring me. Oh, yikes, okay. Okay, Zap Brannigan. An LAPD speed trap nearly nabbed me on the way over. Too close. But I still wasn't fast enough. This was definitely it. The location of Savvy's SOS pin. It was just an empty lot in between some abandoned storefronts. I could only see as far as my headlights, but there was no trace of her. No text since so sorry either. Oh, sorry, so sorry. Called out her name. There was no answer, and I'm back to neutral instead of worried. Had I just missed her? If I'd driven here faster, would she be getting into my car right now, laughing off her crazy night? It was so dark, I could barely see the broken bottles all over the ground. This wasn't a good place for anyone to wait around at night, especially alone, especially someone like Savvy. Then I saw it. Her necklace. Oh, her phone, face down on the curb, her phone. I grabbed it and a chill ran up my spine. It was shattered right in the center of the hollow screen, now totally dark and cold. It looked like it had been stepped on. There was a sticker on the back, a punk-looking symbol of a wasp inside a bicycle gear. I know that. I sketched it in my journaling app and stashed her phone in my glove box. That explained the radio silence. What had happened here? Someone must have grabbed it from her. Savvy wasn't that savvy, I guess. Someone who didn't want her texting me. Who would do that? If you know her at all, you know Savvy is not someone you should mess with. My feel grid went hard red. That seemed about right. I wondered what Savvy's feel grid looked like right now. What was she feeling? What was she thinking? All I could imagine was not comforting. I tried to push back my thoughts and focus on what I could do right now. I remembered what Azul had told me about Radix. No cops. My body felt crazy, like I was buzzing with nerves, but at the same time I could barely keep a thought in my head. I had nowhere to go and no one to help talk things out. All I could do was try to get some sleep. My only option was Crasher to find a cheap motel or a spare room somewhere. Anywhere but a Capra capsule if I could afford it. I closed out my Neocab shift. At least I'd hit my quota before my world turned upside down. I know, I'm sorry. I did so well too, I just gotta fix my average. Launch Crasher. I'm right here. $20, $18, $35, $18. $110, that's so much money. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Wait, where, Vacancies now at the landmark Motel Azteca. Relaxed lodging with hot tub, parking, and continental breakfast. It's a bit of a drive. You're fine. Reboot your PC. Good luck, Pasta. Oh, look at this 3-dimensional model. It's aesthetic. I wasn't sure how much sleep I'd get. Even though I was exhausted, my mind was racing with worries about Savvy. But when my head hit the pillow in the Azteca, I went somewhere else. Or I might just go home. Oh, if they can't fix it in time. I was back in Cactus Flats in a room where I'd used to live, floating above all these things I'd own, all these beautiful little things. Rows and rows of little things, pine cones and seashells. I remembered where I'd gotten each one of them, and the joy I felt was so warm, like a light inside my whole body. While repeating the TC should fix it's terrible that I have to do that, but if it doesn't do it, then you can go home because, like, what can you do? I was so happy to be home. I kept floating, and then I wasn't in my nice room, and there wasn't anything in the room, and I couldn't breathe. I went for the door and it didn't open. I screamed and screamed and screamed until all the air was gone and I knew I was dying. Then I woke up. The as-advertised 24/7 breakfast was okay, but there were pine cones placed around the trays for decorations. I knew it had to have been coincidence, of course it was. But the effort to ignore the thoughts that maybe it wasn't just a coincidence, that maybe the hotel was some kind of portal between the dream world and the real world, but then that would mean all I could summon were pine cones, it all just kind of killed my appetite. Back to work. Until I find fucking Sabby. Night 2. Oh, already. The memory of what had happened last night was a shadow over everything around me. The desperate text, Savvy's smashed phone. I tried to quiet my mind and just feel into my body for a second. Oh, this wasn't working. Where the hell was she? This wouldn't be the first time she'd ghosted, but this felt different. And I knew basically nothing about what her life in Los Ojos was like. Savvy was headed to a nightclub, but its name? Total mystery. Oh, and she was in some kind of trouble at work, whatever that was. I tried to recall as many details as I could about last night, scribbling in my journal app until my hand ached. Maybe I'd seen that symbol on her phone before, after all. It wasn't a name, but it was a person to track down, and a neighborhood. As long as I met my neocab quota, I could stay on the search without losing my job and leaving LO as a total disaster. I gotta get my average up, so let's get a good 5-star. No, I know. I am right here, and here is Una St. Clair, all things to all people. Do we got anybody else? Who are you? I don't have enough of a charge. And then after her, we can get charged. Yes, go get yo average up. I need to get to the cadence, and I need to get there fast. What's that? Restaurant? It's the casino. The big one. I remember when cab drivers were expected to memorize things like this. Sorry, I haven't updated my programming in a while. You're AI and self-aware? How ghastly. No, sorry, I'm just aware of my bad jokes. Humor! Yes, wonderful, I love humor. It's very human. I like your different colored eyes. What is that? That's a heterochromia? Very cool. Anyway, don't mind me, I'm just pressed for time. Head to Frontera, north side. That was a straight shot, easy trip. Oh no, don't go that way. Rajaniemi? Rajaniemi? Square is a mess. You can barely get through. She sounded like she knew what she was talking about. Must be some warning on her hollow space. I can go around. Would you like me to take Jean Street or Flambeau? Choose one at random. And I do mean random. As random as you can make it. Weird. This was a whole different kind of backseat driving. Psychological. I whispered, no. Sound like a reliable adventure. She muttered something to herself and looked pensive. Not Jean? You said choose. Wait. Ah, yes. That's just what I needed. So are we trying to lose a tail or something? Are you about to rob this casino? This woman gambles. Of course she gambles. Do you see her age? Do you see, like, do you feel the radiating, like, amount of wealth that comes off of her? Like, she's just got those vibes. Do you think it would be wise for me to tell you if I was? Hey, I might be a genius. Safe? No. I'm gonna take that as a hard maybe. Fair enough. No, I was desperate for a bit of chance, a dose of entropy. Randomness, you know? Resets my mind. Sometimes one finds oneself in a rut of predictability. It's why humor is such a balm. Comedy is based on the unexpected twist. Interesting method. How about I pick a number? Between 1 and 10. Not that kind of randomness. Chance with real stakes. Which is why I'm zooming down Flambour towards a casino? Yes, but now I'm not sure it will work. The stakes there are high in monetary terms, but they don't actually matter, don't you find? Please tell me you're not gonna go on life or death stakes. Please, I am driving you. I stayed quiet. You've never been inside a casino, have you? Technically, I have not. This woman's gonna play Russian roulette in the future. No, the casino definitely isn't going to work. I need to find some entropy that matters. Why? What's this all about? You going through your really, really late midlife crisis? Well, it's simple. Almost obvious. Something is wrong with the world. Coming from you, that sounds heavy. Indeed, it is. Sadly, I fear our timeline has become tangled. The universe is made of infinite timelines, always branching based on the tiniest decisions, is perfectly coherent and stable, as long as the branches remain distinct. I waited for her to say more. So you see the obvious danger. Obvious is not quite the word I would have chosen. So if our timeline is tangled up with another one... Of course not, that's not. How do we untangle it? Oh, I think that's well beyond our capabilities. But it's good to know how off-kilter one's reality is. It helps you decide how annoyed to be with friends who constantly reschedule lunch. Connor, for example. Has anyone canceled on you lately? Now that Una is a good joke. Is that her name? I didn't get her name. I thought as much. Tell me what happened. It should help me calibrate. I told her what happened with Savvy. I was supposed to move in with my best friend, and she didn't show. And now I don't know if she's in trouble, or hurt, or maybe just the worst. She listened like my story was feeding her. Una sounds like a name for an older woman, a grandma type deal. That fits then. Maybe I'd get 5 stars out of it, but it was a little creepy. So your friend just vanished? Are you, like, vicariously getting your randomness fixed through me, ma'am? With no explanation? None. And you don't know how to feel about it. It confuses you. Wouldn't you be confused? Perfect, perfect! I don't know if you caught the part where I said she might be hurt. She ignored me. Now this next part is crucial. If your friend hadn't disappeared, where would she be right now? I don't know. I just moved here. You're at the Tangled timeline point. Depending on how you do in the game, your ending will change. Are you, like, hazarding a guess, or is that legit? 'cause like, please, just guess. Think in terms of chance and what if and maybe. Let them wash over you. I could tell she was never going to drop it. You're guessing. That sounds about right. I feel like game change endings is a pretty solid guess for this game, though. It's got all those, like, hot points about, like, opinion and stuff. Might as well indulge her. Okay. If she hadn't just blinked off the map, Savvy would probably be... Lou Rouge? Oh, that was the club, right? Taking in a burlesque show in Lou Rouge. Actually, more likely performing in a burlesque show. Actually, even more likely, organizing a burlesque show. In fact, most likely of all, acting as a ringleader for an entire neo-burlesque scene. Yep, that is exactly where Savvy would be. She'd be picking out pasties in Lou Rouge. She just absorbed it for a moment. Maybe she thought it was crazy. I'd like to request a new destination. Take me to Lou Rouge. That'll be a more expensive ride. Please tell me you're willing to pay me. There's something off about your character's face, around the eyes maybe. It might be like how this certain eyelid seemed to be a bit more puckered than the other one. Like it's almost like this one's a bit more squinted closed, with like a lot less like white space because the pupils are the same size. Oh. I'm a good for it. I'm a good for it. Just drive. I just nodded. Excellent. I'll drop a little something into your account to cover the trouble. I rerouted us to Lou Rouge. The trip didn't take as long as I thought it would, and after all that, we ended up back on Jean. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to say anything. I thought I should tell her. Maybe help her calibrate or whatever. Hey, look, we're out in Jean after all. Two roads diverged, and we took them both so you could feel the difference. She didn't seem to notice my brilliant joke. She was staring straight ahead with this super intense gaze. Almost like she was seeing straight through to that other timeline. Whichever one we were tangled up with. We stopped in Lou Rouge. I wish I could pay you back in kind and help you locate your friend. Information is obscenely undervalued against coin, don't you agree? Any clue would help. I've got nothing to go on. She can see the save points. She sees the timelines in where I get mad at her. Well, I can't tell you where she is, I'm afraid, but I can tell you where she was supposed to be. At this moment, in a stable timeline, she's at a terrible Berlin techno-themed club called Stan's Machine. Stan's Machine? Am I saying that right? It's not that far from here in any case. You're unbelievable, Una. I think I can use this. Think nothing of it. It's merely a byproduct of my work. So, I have to ask, are you? A card shark? Physicist? No, though you're not the first person to think that. Just a quantum statistician. Statistician? It's fine. Just think of me as an accountant, except the spreadsheet is very, very large. And you can be simultaneously rich and broke. I don't think I could handle that kind of uncertainty in my Capra cash account. Oh, don't worry about that. Counter-espionage is quite lucrative. In any case... Wait, back up. Counter-espionage? Ah, yes, with a little time, a little luck, and just the right entropy differential, no secret is safe. The only way to protect your communications from a quantum why can't I just say statistician? Like, I know that's not right, but it gets the point across, right? Because the thing about, like, it's the pronunciation that I do for the word statistics. Like, I put a lot of emphasis on, like, the end part, but that doesn't work with, like, ishin. Static, that's so good. The only way to protect your communications from a quantum static. I can deal with that, thank you, Rataba. Is to hire a better one. And I'm the best there is, so can you, like, read my text? That's unbelievable. But, like, in a good way. You'll see. I really must dash. Thank you for the ride and the story. This timeline is indeed as unstable as I feared. And we might even be able to fix it. Wait, we might fix it? Yay! We're like BFFs now. Can I move in with you instead of, Savvy? She slid out and walked up to the sidewalk away from my car, zigging and zagging as she went. It looked random, and the sinking feeling in my stomach, that felt very, very certain. If there really were infinite timelines, Una's gonna give me the best candy. She's gonna give me, like, science candy. Did any choices really matter? I reached for my phone to find my next packs. Time to choose again. I need water. Yum yum. Thank you, Una. Thank you for the honesty and the humor, a wonderfully chaotic source of entropy. Thank you, Una. Yay! I'm not gonna get fired because I chose to get that worm guy. That fucking cult leader. I gotta go charge. No, not the cops! Don't get pulled over, don't get pulled over. They're gonna give me that ticket from last night. Oh, that's spooky. I don't like them. Hi. Oh god. Hi. I've seen LOPD officers on the news before, the cold black screens where their faces should be. I try to keep from looking back, from moving around too much, from looking as suspicious as I felt. Seeing one in person rattled my nerves even more. Where was I supposed to look? They won't give a pretty girl a ticket. I need to see your license and registration. Here you go. I swiped accept on my phone. My ID flashed onto his screen. I was in the system. It says here, Cactus Flats. Yes, that's where I'm from. What's your address, ma'am? I don't have one yet. You don't have one yet. I just moved here. I'm trying to get in touch with my friend. We're supposed to be roommates. So I'll know soon. I just don't right now. Great job, Lena. Not suspicious at all. Do you know why you've been pulled over? I don't. I don't think I was speeding. You made an illegal pickup in a designated Capra zone. For my last pickup? That was on the other side of town. How would you have seen me? And it was also literally last night. I was only there for 10 seconds. It had to be that Capra car that passed by. Do you work for Capra? No, I don't want to deal with the police. I didn't realize. Sorry, I didn't know. Sorry. That's 45 bone dollars for the AV zone violation. I see your Capra Cash wallet has the funds. Great, I can just withdraw the coins directly. Wait, a fine and they'd hit my Capra Cash account? How could they do that? Because in a world of technology, everybody is able to get your information. Oh, okay, do you work for Capra? If he did, I wasn't gonna bring it up. I'd get mad for that too. Okay, I didn't know that. You're new in town. Yes, very. So you're probably not aware of Friends of the LOPD. What's that? Is this I'm pretty sure this is an actual person. That's just a screen they have. Well, we throw a yearly policeman's ball. It's a great time. Really helps the community. It's an initiative supported by the Friends of the LOPD, a charitable organization made up of citizens, like you, I see. Would you be interested in making a donation? If this is how things operated in Los Ojos, did I have to play ball? Folks normally donate about $20, 20 bone dollars. I can donate, because I'm afraid if I don't. I can donate. Even though you took 40 fucking bone dollars from me already. Thank you, Miss Romero. Your generous donation makes a real difference. As a thank you, we can give you a Friends sticker for your bumper. As a metallic finish really catches the eye. Shows you're a proud supporter. Oh shit. I can put it on your bumper for you if you'd like. I couldn't see his face, but I swear I sensed a smile. No, that's okay. Thank you. I'm kinda picky about my car. Suit yourself. Oh, thank God, thank God. It protects from the cops, supposedly. Oh. I don't want, like, the resistance to know that I'm a cop supporter, because I'm not. I'm afraid. Since you're new in town, I think we can chalk this up to a misunderstanding. Stay out of Capra's pickup zones, okay? I will. No, thank you, officer, just in case I don't. Thank you, officer. Drive safe tonight, Miss Romero. Go, leave. Leave me be. Leave me be. Leave me. Fucking leave me be. Capra is more the kind of, I don't know a lot about like taxi and Uber, but it's more like the Amazon to my eBay, I guess. I waited until my breathing slowed before I started the car again. My fuel grid was deep in the red, no surprise. All I wanted to do was end a bad day with a good sleep, but thanks to Savvy's disappearing act, that wasn't an option. What had I just done? Saved myself some money or bought my way into a shady scheme? Oh, you remember Aganon? GG. I want to go to the stands machine, but I can't because I need to fill up. Does that mean that he took the 20 instead of my 40? Because I was new in town? Mm-hmm. Need to charge up. Bone $1.37. I paid $2.75. Now let's go to Stan's machine. Do I know you? I don't know you. I don't know you, but you're cute. Do I know anybody else? No, it's just Stan's machine. Hardstyle dance club for all night. DJ sets, hypnotic techno, and an inscrutable dress code. Tourists, stay away. 4 wheels bad, 2 wheels good. Oh, the quality of that. Ugh. Such good graffiti. Artistic. Stan's machine was all dramatic haircuts, pounding bass, and scowls, and that was just the outside. Wabby! I got an emo. Ah! Thank you! Let me click thank you. Thanks for the... Oh! Ooh, what is that? Ooh, what is that? Oh, that's cute! That's cute. I like it. It's so Christmassy. Oh, same, Rataba, same. Hi, B. Happy Friday. We're looking for our friend in the cyberpunk town, and I picked up a cult leader and an old lady who could predict the future through science, and there was a lot of cool stuff. And I got pulled over by a cop, and I think I bought into their whole, like, corrupt cop scheme. No, but cyberpunk good, because we had noir taxi last time, and now we've got cyberpunk taxi. The bouncer loomed in front of the door like a boulder. No, B, shut up! She bought into the policeman's ball, perhaps. Given my complete lack of a poker face and an outfit that was still more cactus flats than Lou Rouge, I didn't look the part. You wouldn't have been able to leave something inside because you don't look the part. Could send a few coin their way. I took a breath and... Oh, hey! Hey, Azul! Hey, Neocap. Hello again. You lost? Not exactly. Hey, maybe you could help me. Steampunk cool though, I'll give you that. I'm looking for someone. What? No, how are you? No, hey Azul, nice to see you. Sorry. Hey Azul, nice to see you. I'm glad you're- Hey Azul, nice to see you. Rolling of the eyes. Why are you ignored? You're not being ignored. What? Oh, I just saw that. Gonna listen in while you're on the way home. I'm sorry. I got freaked out because like the subscribe like pushed that. I'm sorry, Pasta. I'm sorry. Nice to see you too. Listen, Azul, I know. I'm just kidding. Jeez. It's actually kind of good to see you. I don't hate you, confirmed. Didn't get to thank you for what you did. No need. I'm a driver. I drove you. Yeah, because I needed help. You got me where I needed to go. Not a lot of drivers would do that. Why not? Well, 'cause I'm not a lot of drivers. That's a good thing. You ever considered giving it up? This wasn't exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I couldn't risk Azul shutting down if I didn't humor them. Maybe one day. I recommend it. You're buffering like mad anyway. Oof, especially if you're driving. Or, getting out of your workplace and transporting somehow. Huh. Although I guess it doesn't matter if you want to quit or not. Capra's gonna make that decision for you. Typical Capra. Yeah, typical fucking Capra. You know, that's how I lost my arm, right? Shit, dude, really? Oh god. Yeah, and this was years ago. Guess there's no consequences when you're a megacorp. Even if you're spewing death traps all over the road. Listen, I'll pass on a lesson. Don't play chicken with those things. They love to talk about their 99.999% safety rating or whatever. Want to know the truth? I wanted to know the truth. Or I wanted to know a truth. But maybe not this one at this moment when I came here because I needed info on my friend. So I needed to stay on their good side. Sure, I wanted to know, so. Look at their fucking promos real close. There's an asterisk by the last 9 and 99.9%. What does it mean? That their 99 point whatever rating is only against other AVs on the Capra Mesh network. The door does have the sign tattoo. It's a group. Their sensors see each other with perfect clarity. But that's the only testing they've ever done. I can't even speak. Has the same tattoo. I getcha. That's the only testing they've ever done, as far as we know. So some kid coming home late from study hall crossing in front of a Capra? It is a wasp, yeah. Just a smudge on its lens. And a settlement that only covered about a quarter of my bills. I felt for Azul. They were a little rough around the edges, but no one deserved that. Wasps are pretty, but I don't like them. They scare me. I'm really sorry that happened. Whatever, but it's why I was so messed up the other night. It's a cazador. We can't have that because copyright purposes! Bees are adorable. I love them. A lot of bad memories came back. I get it. I'm sure you do, but you're probably not here to hear my life story. So why are you here? I need to get inside. I'm looking for a friend. She's gone missing. Her name's Savvy, and everything in Azul's expression changed and they stood up straighter. Savvy. You know Savvy? You know Savvy? No, seriously, Neocap, no bullshit. You know Savvy? Yes. Why do you think she's in there? Because this is the only Radix club I know. And you're what, her friend? Business associate? Why all the questions? I don't know if I'd say she's my best friend because I don't know if I consider that anymore. Can I please just get inside, Azul? I need to know she's safe. Who says she's in trouble? Look, I saw her last night. She seemed pretty worked up about something, said she'd explain when we met up in an hour or two. she finally texts me a pin, I race over there and she's gone. But there's her phone smashed on the pavement. Probably had a temper tantrum or something, smashed the phone and blew you off. She's intense like that. Was this a game? As well as playing devil's advocate with Savvy's safety. This is too much even for her. Savvy wouldn't do that to me? Wouldn't she though? Like Thor meme here, wouldn't she though? This is too much even for her. And she would never leave her phone behind. But I figured I should come here because when I picked up the phone, there was this Radix sticker on it. Yeah, obviously. Why obviously? Because Savvy's not just part of Radix. Savvy, like, is Radix right now. That sounds insane. Savvy's totally not the Radix type. Or, I mean, she wasn't a year ago. I guess anything was possible. I'd seen her reinvent herself more than once. Yeah, well, things change, Neocab. Plus, it's easy to become Queen Radix when your boyfriend is the de facto king. Oh, fucking Jace? Jace is fucking cool kids high school all over again? That's not good, dude. Who's the boyfriend? Jace, do you not remember that? Jace, you don't know who she's dating? You don't sound like a great best friend. We lost touch for a bit. Okay, so Savvy came in with Jace like a couple months ago, wrapped around him like a scarf. Suddenly she's at all the meetings. He's looking at her like she's this mani-pedi, what am I saying? Manic pixie bike girl. She's got all these bright ideas to take down Campra. Y'all, I can't speak right now. Yikes. And it's like, I don't know, classic. Do you think Capra might be tracking her? If she's high up in Radix now, fucking Jace. Do you think there's anybody in LO Capra's not tracking? I don't think that's it. But I'll tell you what I do think. My tongue is drunk, it can't do that. I'll give it another hour, because, like, that's 5 o'clock. That's a good amount of time for this. I think it's no fucking surprise she's gotten into hot water. Can you just get to the point? Savvy. Listen, I know her. And I know her type. She's smart, she's dynamic, she's pretty, she's charming. She is a dream girl. I mean, everybody's kind of in love with her. Everybody wants her time. One night she's with Jace, doing political organizing. Next time I see her, she's hanging out with some edgy DJ. Then the other day I'm passing Capra Tower and I see her with this tech bro douchebag. A cappy shill straight out of Central Casting, wearing a hoodie and everything. And hey, you'll like this, Neocab. She's getting into his car. Is that the last time you saw her? Yeah. I say hey to her, ask her where she was going. She seemed, like, weird about it. She said something like her and her friend, Charlie, were gonna go talk. But she said friend like, you know. I don't... Sorry? Like there was something going on. I don't know. Oh, don't worry about him. He's just a friend. That tone. Do you have a do you have a thing for Savvy? What do you? I told you, I'm her friend, but I'm also super dodging the question. But it sounds like you're kind of hung up. What, on her? Nah, I know better than that. Point is, I'm trying not to get involved. Seems like a recipe for drama, and that's some shit I don't need. So, are you going to let me in or not, huh? Nah, no can do. Can I at least go in and ask around? Nah. You did a nice thing for me, Neocab, but I'm not letting you in. Stan's machine isn't your scene anyway. I'm not gonna hang out. I'm going for Savvy. If you want to use Savvy's name to get in here, bring her with you. Is there anything I can do? Like, shit. You should probably just follow the trail of dudes she leaves in her wake. Find someone who gives a shit. You know, I've had it. No, I mean it. Find someone who'd notice she's missing, like the guys who follow her around like puppy dogs. Right, so... Jace, hot DJ, Capra Charlie. Easier than trying to get any radix to talk to a death dealer. Oh, come on. It's been great catching up, Neocab, but I'm on the clock, aren't you? It's been a real pleasure. You're welcome for all the help. Drive safe. I waved and headed back to the road. Follow the dudes. Jace I knew about, and when had Savvy not been stringing along some DJ? But hopping into a car with a Capra type? That didn't add up. Charlie. He must be the one she was meeting that night she disappeared, at that rich person dorm, kinfolk. I didn't exactly have much to go on, but a clue was a clue. Yay! I need to pick up more people to raise my average. Wait, no, I'm okay with that, right? Anything else? Oh, I got so many. Whoa, we got so many! Oh, that was Painworm! Painworm, I love it. I found her phone. Where have I seen this before? The sticker on the tattoo. Dropped off 9 p.m. rich person dorm. Jason never texted the deets. Savvy seemed upset, kind of fucked up at work. Where? Found her phone smashed with the weird sticker. Azul's tattoo, that's what that sticker was. Savvy, where are you? Last text. Lena, fast as you can. Location saved. No password is safe from the quantum witch. Oh, I love that. Friends of the LOPD. They are the law. Savvy is Queen Radix. Everybody's kind of in love with her. 3 boyfriends. Hot edgy DJ, Jace de facto king of Radix, Capra bro, WTF. I love this. I love this. Okay, who are you? 5 stars needed. Let me see some documentation for you while you're at it. I hate you. Sam Lucas, just setting up my Neocab. My Neocab is one in focus and of a famous person. Let's do you. Or how about, yeah, let's do you. You'll raise my average. Sam Lucas, starting his own Neocab. I spotted him standing in front of Buzzburger, gawking at the pedestrians like he was in an aquarium. Ah, tourist. Like I'm not one. I idled and waited for him to notice me. I can't do that. I did do that. I was worried I couldn't do that because I was mad. Hi, are you Lena? I'm Sam. He held out his phone with his red request as if showing me important documents. Yep, that's me. And don't worry, I believe it's you. I didn't feel like playing along with anything. I love LO, tourist. Oh jeez, is it that obvious? You just looked a little starstruck by everything, that's all. Like a real noob, right? I suppose that's fair. Did he just say noob? Who the fuck uses the word noob? Like, oh my god. Wait, do people still use that word? I haven't heard it since I was a kid. Well, that makes sense, I guess. I really lost track of all the lingo while... Never mind. That was a little weird. I let it go. I've had enough late-night confessionals in my car to know when someone had a secret they didn't really want to keep. Sam was giving off those vibes, but I wasn't in the mood to coax anything out of him. Anyway, it's nice to be back. Really nice. How long are you... visiting? Visiting? No, I'm coming back home. I suppose I do look like a tourist, though. Textbook. Well, I'll take it. It's better than the truth. Noob. More bait, and he was laying it on thicker by the minute. Seems like you have something you want to get off your chest. I couldn't deal with anything heavy. What made you want to take a Neocab? Oh my god, look out. There's no one driving that car. I followed his panic, but it was just a standard Capra cab buzzing towards us. Azul's description of Savvy made me think of someone I like. Feels bad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pasta. Yikes. Oof. The Capra? Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just never seen one in real life before, and seeing a car speeding towards me without anyone driving it. God, God, it really freaks me out. I can see that. Just tell me what's going on. You're right, It's my first night back in Los Ojos in a while. Like 15 years. -5 for good behavior. Or exactly 3,413 very long days. It felt like he was searching for the right words. So much has changed while I was inside. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. But I thought a neocap might be a good place to start. Alright, Pastel, I'll take your word for it. An ex-con. That was a new one. Well, welcome back, I guess. Well, I guess I can't. That was a new one. Never a dull moment here at Neocab. 10 years. So in that case, let's just think of you as a time traveler. In the world's worst time machine? Feelings are shit. Oof. Oh, yikes, I hope that didn't come across as, condescending. Sounds good to me. Is there anything, you want me to fill you in on what's happened in the last decade? That'd be helpful. You can get paid to record your dreams now. Hang on, what? How's that possible? Not exactly sure. There's a crazy helmet you have to wear. I think it measures brain activity. But the dreams aren't in high def, so I guess they're still working on it. And who's buying the dreams? Artists? Can't afford them. No, mainly corporations. They use them to measure brand retention. Yikes. Feels like it's only a matter of time now before they figure out how to monetize our nightmares. Alright, I think that's enough of an update for one night. Missing the old days? A little bit, yeah. But it's more that I'm finally starting to see things I recognize around here. The city streaming by couldn't have been less familiar to me. The towering skyline, the neon signs flashing for the intention of an empty street. Sam's face had gone soft and dreamy, like he was seeing old friends. And we just said that, so we're pulling him over. I had a list of stuff I was going to do as soon as I got out. Get a proper haircut and some clothes that weren't orange. And now the things I've been picturing the most. Walking through her door again for dessert. Is that where we're headed? That's right. I have some cookies to bake. Wait, did I hear him right? Is that some prison slang for, you know? Actually, no. Okay, good. Redeemed. We're headed to my Aunt Cassie's house. Actually, she's not really my aunt, but she fed me and listened to me when no one else would. And she made the absolute best cookies. Everyone has to have a thing in prison, you know. The skill you bring to the table so the guys respect you. I don't know how to fix cars, and I had pretty much 0 connections. I can't draw to save my life, so no one wanted my stick figures as a tattoo. Are you saying you won over a group of convicts with cookies? I know, world's lamest inmate, but it was all I could do, believe me. A lot of the guys had never baked anything before. Been baked, but never baked. That was my regular joke. Not bad. Well, I only had 10 years to think it up. He reached into his jacket pocket and unwrapped a perfectly golden cookie. Here, I baked a few this morning to show her how she saved me, even when I was inside. I want you to have one. I could see the chocolate chips were dark and melted enough, the edges looked crisp, and the middle looked soft and buttery. Heaven. I ate it without a second thought. Shit, dude! I'm really bad at, with people giving me food. I love it. It was chewy and delicious. Oh my god. Do you like it? This is like a cookie nirvana. Oh, take a left. I walked down the street so many times, either looking for trouble or trying to get out of some. Worst case scenario, the aunt doesn't live there anymore, or she died, or she doesn't want to see him. But it's going to be different now. Cassie's Cookies. What do you think of that name? Seems pretty perfect to me. Good, that's a relief. Honestly, the shop is kind of the only thing I have to look forward to right now. His voice buzzed with energy. That and seeing Aunt Cassie. We're almost there. How do I look? I could see on my navigator that we were close to the address, but I wasn't sure this particular part of Los Ojos had stayed the same all these years. You look great. I'm not gonna say are you sure the address is right because he wouldn't have, like, forgotten. You're really nice, you know that? Not a lot of people would be so kind to someone like me. Wait, is this Beaumont Drive? It is. I pulled up to a glow. Not the charming porch light of some kind woman's house, but the neon glare of a Capra charging station. It was right here. What's going on? No, this can't be. I kept quiet. It's gone. She's gone. Do you have her number or anything? I don't even know her last name. God, I must look so pathetic to you. Don't worry about that. Like, shit, dude, don't worry about that. Sam kept silent except for loud, shaky breaths. I could feel him willing himself not to cry. The tension was making my stomach hurt. Take all the time you need. I was too buried in my own problems to be much of help. It's a pretty decent hostel I could take you to. I appreciate that, but those places always seem to run out of rooms when guys like me show up. You know what, I just need to stop kidding myself. I know where you can take me. The Grackle. Shitty bar. You know it? I don't, but... Can I take you... Sounds like it's not the nicest. So can I take you somewhere that's not a bar? Where would you suggest I go? I don't know. I know, poor guy, right? You still need dessert, right? A coffee shop? Coffee good. You're really nice, but I'm not really... No. I'm not sure I could stand any place that's well lit, you know? Alright, see you in a little bit, Pasta! I could understand that. I started up the engine and rolled out of the neighborhood with all its ghosts. It's not a drink I'm after, believe me. Been sober going on 11 years now. But I know there will at least be a few familiar faces sitting at the bar. And if Deb still owns the place, she might even let me crash on the break room sofa. The Grackle was close. It made sense that it had been his regular haunt, and I doubted he was the first person to head there after his stint in prison. It's probably not my place to say it, but have fun playing Master Chief Collection, sheep. I still think Cassie's cookies is a good idea. All the bakeries in LO are so trendy now. Flavor foam, savory donuts. There's something refreshing about a chocolate chip cookie. Something classic. Well, as a time traveler, I have to say, classic sounds a lot like old. Oh, the dive bar loomed in our sights before I could respond. A few gnarly motorcyclists and gnarlier-looking characters loitered out front. With his choir boy haircut and pristine jeans, Sam definitely had a rough road ahead. Pulling in. Look, I hate to ask you this, but I wasn't planning on having to pay for a place to sleep tonight. Aunt Cassie had one of those industrial mixers I was going to use for the bakery. Now I have to buy one, but banks don't usually give out loans to ex-cons, you know? What do you need? I got money. It's too much, I'm sorry. How much? Bish? 20 coin would really help. I gave him 20 coin. 20 coin is a lot, but you need it more than I do. I know what it's like to need help getting back on your feet. Thank you, Lena. Just give me a good review so that I can pick up Worm Boy again. I hope someday someone shows you kindness, someday like you have for me. Before I could respond, he hopped out into the night. Good luck, Sam. He was probably just embarrassed, but in this town, it seemed like everyone needed a little extra help. Even a guy who just wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies. Welcome back to the world, Sam. Yay! I'm in a good mood. This is a good time to pick up Worm Boy. 5 5 stars! The kindness of strangers is so rare and precious. Thank you. I got you, Sam. Stay the same. Okay, okay. Okay, let's see if we can find Worm Boy. Oh geez. It was well after midnight and I had met my ride quota. I checked my feel grid. Green. I had it in me to push on for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. I decided to push on. I want to see who I have to get. Every PAX was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin. Whoa, flashy. And water. I got 62 money even after giving that dude 20 money. Nice. Agamon! Agamon! Ah! Wait, who else? Who else? Who else? Who are you? Oh, you! It's you! Oh no, it's you! I want to pick you up. I want to pick you up. You are my friend. Pasta, thank you for the host. You are my friend, but it's Aganon! This horrible, horrible person. I gotta pick him up. He's like the cat for me. He's like the cat. I gotta pick him up. Aganon looked as gloomy as ever as he dropped into the back seat. I'm in a good mood. You can't ruin this for me. I was about to ask him about it, but I remembered my last ride with him. Listening to you play this game while driving is really nice. Oh, nice. I'm happy to hear that. Like, that doesn't really register for me, but I'm just glad that you're enjoying it in general. So thank you, Pasta. Terrible night, huh? Not as bad as it could be. I'm glad to see you again, Aganon. Seriously, how's your night going? Didn't mean to bring the mood down. No, you're good, you're good. Like, people got things going on, you're fine. Yeah. I'll do my best to register it. To tell you the truth, I'm mostly tired. You and me both. With respect, you just drive a cab. Excuse what you think is easy? Need to try to break away from that, but honestly, it's not easy. Understandable, understandable. It does sound like that regardless. You are making a conscious effort, though. I like this guy. I like this guy. He's like a weird, like, customer that you get used to after a while, you know? Oh no, you're right. It's not at all exhausting to ferry randos like you all over the city. He's kind of a butthole, but it's alright. Constantly negotiating their emotional needs. Now that you mention it, perhaps you should recruit for Metawapian. Apparently that's exhausting too. I started the Los Ojos chapter of the Cult of Metawapian. Did I tell you that already? Oh, well, it's growing fast. 12 neophytes just this month. I told them each to bring a friend, but I didn't really expect them to. Now their friends are bringing friends. We need a bigger meeting place. All sorrows to the Metawapian. That's good though, right? So it's a lot of work. I can barely keep up. What's the hardest part? Where do I begin? Metawapian's message has taken a deep hold in Los Ojos. Wormed its way in. Wordplay is a breakdown of traditional etymological barriers. It pleases Metawapian. This fucking dork! Oh, this dude's such a dork. This man. Wow. But I digress. I thought there might be too much competition here. What with the current political unrest? The radix blobs materializing in the streets? I think you mean radix? I need to say radix. Radix swarm? Yes, now that's a cult. Oh, hello is just the right kind of... You chose the right town. The senior agonizers were either going to send me here or to Trenton. But it's truly here that I belong. Tonight I'm distributing brochures at deadweight gyms. And I have to look at a few new meeting places. Then I have 3 different consultations with acolytes. They're advancing through the ranks so quickly. This one, Todd, he's almost on volume 6 of the Book of Hunger and Hardship. I don't even have volume 6. I'm gonna have to ask Agonizer Portaccio from Seattle to send it. That all sounds sort of exciting. In a depressing way, I mean. It's a horrible, sad kind of excitement. Should I get pretzels or steak sandwich for dinner? Well, steak sandwich sounds more enjoyable. Pretzels be crunchy. Agonon was very hard to talk to. That's the problem. It is exciting. In a horrible, sad way, all sorrows to Metawapian, may he rise. I didn't know if these teachings would work in Los Ojos. I took a risk. And they did work, and now his voice shrunk to the tiniest peep. I feel good about it. I bit my tongue. Speak of this to no one. None of my neophytes must know. When I feel good, I deny the pain worm its sustenance. So, just to get this straight... The pretzels look good though, wish I could get some of each. Oh, are they like soft pretzels? Because those are tasty too, I don't care. I thought you meant like hard crunchy pretzels. I'm like, dude, that ain't a dinner. You feel bad about feeling good about helping other people feel bad. Soft pretzels and like pretzel dogs. Ooh, tasty. That's a bit of an oversimplification of my path through Metawapian's great quivering heart. But yes, more or less. It's like Auntie Anne's. You know Auntie Anne's? I do not know. Do you mind if I say something direct? Or can I make a suggestion about feelings? Of course. I know you're, Wetzel's Bretzels. Ooh, that's a name. I know you're, Trainer? Junior Agonizer. Go on. Right, and I know you're deep into this group and it's all about pain, but the way you think about emotion is a bit... I could get 50 pretzels for 99 bone dollars. You'd get like... fucking... I don't know if 99 bone dollars, 50 pretzels. Maybe an even 50 for 50. Is a bit... is a bit not exactly how it works. I'd have pretzels for days, but then they'd get old. You don't want old pretzels. It's a bit not exactly how it works. It's a little simplistic. Have you completed 5 volumes of the Book of Hunger and Hardship? I have. Okay then, Junior Agonizer, how about this? I'll tell you about a feeling I've had. They have a drink called Frozen Granita? What is that even? Then you tell me if it feeds your pain worm or not. Yes, very good. Okay, I'll tell you about... memory from childhood. Fuck if I know, it was blue. Ooh, blue good. And then alone in Los Ojos. Memory from childhood? Memory from Los Ojos, and then alone in memory? No. I don't know which one would be more good for him. He's a junior agonizer, as opposed to senior, probably the middle one. Well, one of these are options that get unlocked because I am the mood that I am, which means that they're pretty okay. I know like the middle one, but like, I want one of these other cool ones. Let's try an Alone in Los Ojos. I come here and everything's possible. But I only know one single person, and she, Grenada's like a slushy. Ooh, tasty. Blue slushy. It's complicated. So I chat with Pax, sure. Like we're chatting now. But I feel like I could dry up and blow away and nobody would even notice. They'd just call a Capra, no driver needed. So that's bleak, but it's also freedom, you know? I don't have any memories here yet. Driving up the street with nobody in the back seat? Honestly, it can feel like I'm flying. So, can Metawapian eat that? If the primary component of an emotion is pain, which is to say, if you prefer for it to stop, then it would be... Aganon was visibly squirming. This game is so similar. I know, right? At least they were like super close with each other because I can like hear all the accusations coming, but like it's so good. If they collaborated on one, that'd be pretty cool. Like, it's so similar and it's so good. I love it. The question would be, is it mainly painful or is the pain merely... I wanted to smile, but I bit my lip. I would have to consult the Book of Hunger and Hardship. Listen, Aganon, you feel good. Plenty of other people feel bad enough right now. Which volume? He's probably talking about like the third one. Plenty of other people feel bad enough right now. I don't think the pain worm is going to starve anytime soon. He was quiet for a moment. I appreciate your counsel. Maybe this is what I am intended to learn in Volume 6. Maybe you just need a feel grid. Aganon looked out the window as we approached the dark building that looked like it'd been a diner at some point. Pulling over, beep beep. Have a good night, Aganon. I didn't see too many signs of old LO between all the shiny new construction. This is the place. Perhaps I can use this building as a meeting space. Hey, Swaggy, you're not playing Russian Kid Screaming anymore. That's good, because that sucks to play with. I think it's the other one. Hi, Frost! We're playing the game. It's really fun. CSGO. And Swaggy saying Frost! This guy's a cult leader, and I'm teaching him how to feel good, even though the cult's all about feeling bad. It's about time, Frost. It's big. Good. That's what I want. Is it? Yes, Lena. I am proud of my work. It's so good! Thank you. Perhaps I will see you again soon. You forgot I was streaming? I posted it in your Discord and everything. It's big. Wink. He waved to someone and walked away. The air still had that stale French fry smell. It was kind of nice to see the past peeking out. Alright, you got the small brain. I'm sorry. Nice and also a little sad. But I definitely felt full. Same, Frost, same. Alright, let's go sleepy. Shit. Because I set the stakes when he asked to. Aganon gave me 5 stars! I don't have to worry about him sacrificing my thing anymore, but I totally would've. Has potential as a junior agonizer. Thank you. Yo, let me just say. I got hella nice resolution and 0 lag. That's so good. That's so good. Yay, 5 stars. Now I can pick up the... Nice. Nice. I like Aganon too. I liked him before. New PC hype. It's all pretty and it can do games and stuff. Okay. I completed my shift. Which means... Nice. Which means tomorrow I need to... Actually, let's charge right now. Coin only, no US dollar. A little low, charge up. Full charge 456. It's nice. It's fine. And now let's go get a sleepy place. Oh, it's a very nice game. It's a very cool game. And you get the, like, how it has the same thing for the other one. Let's go to this one in the Frontera. Oh, it's the Azteca again. Let's go. You can get it. You can get it. It's really cool. It's really cool. Sometime. Eventually. No press. No rush. Scanned the place for pine cones as soon as I walked in. None that I could see. It's not too expensive. I wouldn't know because Pasta, you're the one that got it for me. Ooh. Plus the fact that I could practically taste the relief of a cool mattress had me asleep in record time. I dreamed of Cactus Flats again. I was back in my old room with all my little things, more pine cones and shells, and now a few crystals, some mismatched earrings, a pearl-handled hairbrush. I got one doll hair to my name, am extra broke, dabs. Ah, selling items overrated. I need more water. You have got one doll hair, you have got one bone dollar. Those are video games, Frost, fake gamer. I touched each object, one by one, and as whoa, I got bits, thank you, B. I got an emote, thanks? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. That's a cute little emote. It's haha goose. Same Frost, same. Same pasta, same. Haha ilf, haha praise. You're just being so charitable tonight. Thank you, B. Thank you. Yeah, they're so cool, aren't they? They're like, they're cute, and they're like, wah. The ones you got earlier. You want the one I got earlier? Which one did I get earlier? I saw the cat one, which was adorable. Alright. Each of them hummed. The sounds built on top of one another into a beautiful song. The smiley. Oh yeah, the little disco ball smiley. It was very cute. The elf and the doge. Oh yeah, the haha doge. I didn't see that. Oh, haha. The song wrapped me up so I felt safe. Then it buzzed inside me with so much energy I felt like I could fly. I do remember when you interrupted my stream, but you were valid. You were okay. You were okay. Look at that. It's a little haha snow. Hi. Then someone else was in the room, and I knew that they shouldn't have been there. I wasn't flying. I couldn't fly. And all of my little things went away one by one in poofs of dust as their songs became screams. I started to vanish too. My body just blinked away piece by piece. I was nowhere and nothing. Here's me interrupting your stream, wife. Can you ask Subway for extra cheese? Probably. Is that legal? Probably. They'll just charge you a bit more, so depending on how you feel about that. But you can't ask them for the secret cheese though. That is now legal. I woke up. I only made it to the lobby in time to scrounge the last lone muffin on the table. When I took a bite, it didn't scream. I couldn't tell if I was comforted or disappointed. Online ordering, they don't have an option. Oof. Just choose another cheese option then. They will charge extra. Back to work. I am feeling hot, hot, hot. We got it. Hot, hot, hot. Hot chocolate. Azul suggested I track down Savvy's boyfriends, a DJ named Jace, and a techie named Charlie. It was a long shot, but maybe one or both of them took Neocab. Hey, that's a generalization because in the you can only choose one? Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Pasta. Didn't her note specify that there was the DJ, Jace, and then Charlie? Like, as in 3 people? Extra cheese, I'll pay extra. You gotta do it for the dairy. I opened the Neocab app like it was gonna give me some answers. Nope. At least now I knew a few friendly faces in the city. Hopefully one of them needed a ride as badly as I needed some leads. DJ, Jason, Charles. Okay, maybe they forgot a comma there then. I can pick up the dude that might have killed her now. Why would I go back to the stuns machine? Oh, it's the lady! Oh, but it's the fucker. I gotta pick him up. I love the lady, though. I love her, though. Rip those lactose intolerant ants. Wouldn't you like to know? Fine. Maybe the lady will be there when I get back. It's fine. If it moves, it's Capra. I've learned not to bother with golden prime packs back in the flats. The small boost in fare wasn't worth the huge dose of entitlement that typically came with them. But if this guy was involved with Savvy, my stream title? Oh yeah. Friendship with Nightcall over, now best friends with Neocab. There probably wasn't anything typical about him. Plus, I needed information, desperately. Here for Charlie. That's right. Look at this fucking nerd. How's your night been? Oh, you know, drink to forget bad memories. And all you get are new ones. Speaking of that person, Kat, this person? Charlie Elliott, speaking of the person, what? Need to record a video because we got them a gift. Oh! And I'm like, but Oh, he probably is. Should I put that on a throw pillow for your back seat? His face was shiny with sweat. Oh yeah, I saw that. And he smelled like if you poured a bottle of whiskey into a gym bag. The dead giveaway. Jelly of the hair, though? It's alright. He'd been clubbing, just like on the night Savvy disappeared. My palms went clammy on the steering wheel. There was a chance this guy knew where she was right now. I needed to play it cool. I was too worried about her to pull that off. Well, shit. I had to be direct. Yeah, but I have no hair, Cat. You will eventually. Listen, I think we have a friend in common. What? Do I know you? No, but I heard she was hanging out with you. Right before she disappeared. You will eventually. Trust me, Pasta. You will eventually. That is not a promise. It is a threat. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. Because the alternative is I'd look like a fucking old man. Oof. Just tell me. Do you know where Savvy is? Maybe I am, Pasta. Oh my god, fucking Savvy. This is a nightmare. Are you a cop or something? I'm not saying anything. Great, I'd scared him silent. I'm sorry, I'm just really worried about her. Savvy's been my best friend since we were teenagers. I watched him for any sign of recognition. Hadn't she told her latest guy about me? No, of course she wouldn't. Lena from Cactus Flats? Yeah, okay, I remember now. Lena. She made me help clear out her extra room for you. That girl lives like a garbage rat. She just wants to enter the bone zone, my dude. Please. My mind raced with questions. He sighed and a cloud of whiskey musk filled the air. If I could just find out where he'd seen her last. Maybe he could tell me where to find her. Where is she? I don't know and I don't want to know. Can you think of anywhere she might go? Maybe with Jace? But I'm pretty sure that guy lives off couch surfing and being punk as fuck. So in that case, she definitely hasn't showered. I don't like whatever's going on under that hoodie. I think it's meant to be like glow-in-the-dark t-shirt for clubbing. Oh, maybe it's like one of those mesh ones with the shadows. Yeah, maybe it's mesh. It's mesh. He's wearing a mesh shirt. I could feel him holding something back. His leg bounced up and down so hard it rocked my seat. Where he'd seen her last. It's for a rave, yeah. It's fucky. Yeah. Rave stuff. When did you last see her? That night we went to Stan's machine. She finally got me on the list after making me wait, like, months. But then she kept disappearing into this dingy back room and leaving me alone with the buzzkill Radix types. So I went back there and she was yelling at Jace, who is also a DJ apparently, so I don't know why they made that, like, super different, because, like, I don't know. New speakers for your PC? Oh, why? Have you ever seen someone argue with a guy in a giant light-up helmet? Headphones, B? Same. Too tall and going to the screen. That's weird. Those two. Hilarious. I swear I saw it in a dream before. Was she acting weird? What were they arguing about? About you, actually. She wanted him to go pick you up or something, and he just wanted to drop his fucking sick beats. When she left, she said she was gonna meet you. Guess that didn't happen. Everything he told me swirled in my head. I felt my stomach drop. Savvy, what have you done? Playing both sides? What does that mean? Hi, bye, Swaggy. Hi, bye, Swaggy. Do I not get achievements? I don't know what that means, game! Fine. We were almost to Charlie's drop-off. Wow, rude. Wait, who's rude? What's rude? I guess it's an in-game cheever. I don't know how, because, like, now I can't see it. It's like, wah. Can I see it if I escape? I can't! Where are my chivos? Swaggy interrupting stream. Nah, it's okay. He valid. He only did a little tiny bit. We were almost to Charlie's drop-off. There was so much more I wanted to ask him. Can I call you again or meet up again? Sure, let me give you my address while I'm at it too. I had to ask. I just need all this to be over. Whatever Savvy's up to, it's serious. Capra prosecutes everything, and with Sophie's Law on the line? He let the question linger as I pulled up to his building. I'd watch my back if I were you. Alright, cuck, bye. Hey, Capra. My cat keeps trying to get inside my lamp and knocking it over. A silent ride, just like I wanted. Doubt.jpg, but thank you for giving me the benefit of the doubt. Damn. Let's see if that lady's still there. Maybe she can, Now we're in the Steve. I'm right there. What is that? I want to see what that is. Oh shit! It's fucking, Sam! But I'm, Well, the old lady isn't there. This is fairly close. How much charge would this need? Oh, why would he give me 3? First they ignore— Gideon DeKalb. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. And he... Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go with this cryptid-looking son of a gun. I said cryptid. I meant cryptic. A valet in a tux shot me a look as I pulled outside the grand Beaux Arts pillars of the Elo Babylon. Really, someone at this place rode. I can't word. A short figure with the bulk of a boxer stalking down the red carpet towards me. The cameras went wild for her, their flashes reflected in hard metal skin. She screamed back into the blaze and flipped them the bird. Lights of pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? Please let her be a robot. Please let her be human. Please let her be I don't care! Please let her be a robot. Hey, ma'am. Oh, she cute. Are you kidding me? No, I didn't put the sticker on my car! Fuck you. I didn't put the sticker on my car. Fuck you. I didn't. I specifically took it from the cop because I didn't want to put it on my bumper. Fuck you. Fuck this game. It didn't let me have that choice or something. Fuck you. I just didn't want to get, like, beaten up by a cop. Are you kidding me? LOPD sticker on your car? They didn't really give me a choice. I believe that. I literally just came from a hotel full of LOPD. Definitely not a robot, but she couldn't have been more than maybe 13. She's like a super soldier. Whoa! She chonk! She got thick. You're not gonna catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again. Same. Not that I went. They're the worst. Oh. I see. You're making fun of me. No, I wasn't. Whatever. Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? She's RoboCop. She better not be. Rough night? Ma'am? Don't call me ma'am! Oh my god! Yikes. What are you trying to do to me? Yikes. So, why were you at a charity ball for cops? Okay, technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it, or whatever. Her facial expression? Yeah, it's something. Or, no, my facial expression in there, yeah. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. Oh, shit. I'm really sorry to bring up Sophie's Law to you. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. I've never picked anyone up from that hotel before. I'm sorry, but we need to talk about what you're wearing. Yeah, what else is new? Okay, so this is a Kindermech. It's the Michelle model, which they make specifically for girls. Yancey would, Yancey, why would you, Yancey would want you to know that it's the slimline model. I can't even talk about that. I've never heard of a Kindermech. I want the Michael model. Nice. I'm not surprised. It's super expensive. I had nothing to say to that. Yancey put me in this when I was 4 after I got hit by the car. But I was fine after the surgery. She totally overreacted. There's sale on these t-shirts and I'm a nerd. Nerd, you're gonna get yourself like a graphic tee with probably some words and a like a picture on it. But she got it, so if it happened again, like that happens to anybody twice, I wouldn't even feel it. There must be some cool things about it. Yeah, I feel so cool when everybody stares at me everywhere I go. All my damn t-shirts are graphic. Yeah, I know, because you're a nerd. That's why I called you out like that. Also, I have the arm strength of an adult gorilla. Like, that's useful for anything. How about blowing off steam? Oh yeah, I've busted up a lot of concrete lots. Even put a few cracks in the border wall. What else can I do? I'm stuck until I'm 18. Yeah, that totally makes you a nerd. Don't you know? That's when you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently. That's awful. It's torture. You're the one who married me. Yeah, I know. I'm okay with nerds. I just make fun of y'all. She always knows where I am. She can check it wherever she wants. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. I tried to pierce my ears once and my arms locked in place. She'd go broke, you right? She's already broke though. I even tried to put this fuck fascism sticker on and it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter. Pretty worried about fascists for a 13-year-old. Well, I can't judge her for that. Take it off to sleep, right? Even though they're $8 each. No! I can't take it off. Ever. It's so unfair. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. Right? Why doesn't anyone else see that? So your mom's got your life completely locked down. What were you doing at that fundraiser thing you mentioned? Sophie something? Sophie's Law. Listen, share. Sophie's Law? You don't know? Oh god. Sorry in advance. You're gonna go get Olive Garden, have fun in the Olive. So Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anywhere we go, anything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. Yeah. Says she's pro shirt, leaves anyway. It outlaws human drivers within Los Ojos auto cars only. You know, to keep us safe. I'm aware of it. Oh, yeah, of course you are. Anyways, my fascist mother's pushing it hard. The referendum is up for a vote any day now. She set up a fake charity to hide all the political donations. Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, oh, nice to meet you. And I said, fuck off, white supremacist. I bet your mom was thrilled. Yancy tried to pull me away, but, you know, look what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. It's true, though. Did you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you do. I don't have to tell you how bad the LAPD is for people of color. I let that one go. It's very fascist. Where do you live anyway? You'll see it. Over the last few minutes, the streets had gotten cleaner, the buildings around us had gotten taller, and the people? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to the high-rise with a titanium gate etched with lions. You've got 22 hours, Frost. Are you pulling up yet? Can I click now? Like, I'm loving the three-dimensional hands, though. Very cool. Hey, Athena, open gate. The lights on our suit pulsed, and the gate creaked open. What's with the lions? Oh, look at this. I just got a message from Yancy. Thank you at least for going home and not to your aunt's or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments rather than obscene outbursts. Don't get paid until Monday, F. What bullshit? It's bullshit, right? Stay angry. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Right on, I knew you'd get it. It's so important. I'm gonna tell everyone I know to vote no on Sophie's Law this week. Maybe we can make a difference. Is somebody making mashed potatoes in my house? It smells like mashed potatoes and it smells so good. It smells like a mashed potato. Her metal-tipped fingers danced on the door handle. I want mashed potato too. I just gotta say, I don't get to talk to many people who treat me like a person. I don't know if they actually are mashed potato, and I don't have them with me. I'm sorry. And not a kid. It seemed like she was going to say something else, but she just shifted in her suit. I cannot. Then, in a flash, she was out the door. I'm sorry, Frost! Bye! As I watched her near the arched double doors, I got the awful sense that the suit was doing the walking, not her. I waited to make sure she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least, I think she did. It happened so quickly. And I need water. Rich girl, give me your money! Yay! Awesome! She's a great driver and so interesting to talk to. Really gets it. Thank you, Gideon. Yay! Give me the water. My water bottle. Give me your fucking money! Yay. Let's fingers crossed that Sam is still around. Deep yellow. Had it in me to push for one more ride tonight, or I could call it early and get some rest. Deep yellow is sort of like a almost happy, excited outburst. 55, 69 bone dollars, not boners, bone dollars. Push on, I can do it. Every PAX, there should be a space. Was a chance to learn the city and earn some coin. As long as I don't get pulled over again. It's short for bone dollars. We don't call it boners. It's not short for bone dollars. Who we got? Oh, I remember you. Oh. Wait, who are you? Stella. Close. I need to charge. Wait, who the fuck are you? I don't like you. I could do... Oh, bye, Frost. Goodbye. I could do him, but I really want to... You're not leaving, Pasta. I don't have to go by. Oh, not for me. Oh, that's fair. I'm sorry. I was worried. I'm like, Umu. Please still be there. Oh, yes. Okay, anybody else that I might have to worry about? No, let's just, Listen, I don't pick favorite customers. It's fine. Aganon looked strange. Not just sad, but anxious. What's beep beep? I was hoping you would be my driver again. Have you ever watched someone die? Straight into the heavy stuff, huh? Straight into the heavy stuff, huh? Sorry. How are you doing? Oh, pretty good. I'm sorry to hear it. Have you, though? What, watched someone die? No. Never. You see, there's an acolyte named Miranda. She came to her first meeting several months ago. As soon as she spoke, I knew she belonged with us. I'll bet you say that about everyone. That's impressive. He's hot on acolyte. Miranda was drawn to Metawapian because, for years now, she had suffered from horrible pain, chronic. Yet through it all, she demonstrates such mirth. She has a well-developed sense of the absurd. He's about to agonize her juniorly. Does the... I respect that. I do too. So Miranda is... Yes, Miranda is dying. I believe the Cult of Pain worm has been a great comfort to her. Lena, do you know what acolytes like best about our group? I couldn't say. What is it? He wants to show her the pain worm. That's the worst. That's the worst. How could you say that to me in my home? That is the worst. Worst. I couldn't say. What is it? That's like bad. Pain worm. Why would you say that? I'll explain it this way. Miranda is always in pain. Very often the people around her squirm in discomfort. At her discomfort. They would prefer she wasn't in pain, of course. But, absent relief, they wonder if she might not show it so much. That's unfair. I agree. The Book of Hunger and Hardship is very clear on this point. When we meet, we accept each other's suffering plainly without pity or condescension. And we never, ever say, I hope you feel better. That's interesting. If you think back to the times you felt the worst, I suspect you will find that I hope you feel better is never actually what you want to hear. At any rate, Miranda is special. She has shown me what Metawapian offers more clearly than any of the senior agonizers. And now, Aganon trailed off. Now, did her pain get worse? Now what? I think maybe it's more of an admiration and he's like sad to see her go. Now what? Her pain has gotten worse. I should have asked. And it's only going to get worse. Maybe, I don't know. It's become, nope, he loves her, 100%. There's a nurse at her apartment now. Miranda has chosen to die tonight. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Do you think that's the right choice? No? It doesn't matter what I think. The choice is made. My role is clear. The truth is, I am afraid. Aganon! That is extremely understandable. Is it? Sitting with acolytes at their death is perhaps my most important role. But I do not want it. After death, there is no pain. There's nothing. Turns out to be the most fucking relatable, right? Like, dude, like, I knew it was gonna be like this. Like, you would go to him for the gimmick, but if you dedicated to his route, it would have been like, what the heck? Like, dude, relatable. Like, so good, but so sad. Lena, I have studied all kinds of pain, as well as fear and loneliness. But how does a person face nothing? It's one of these two. Are we talking about Miranda facing death? Or you? I wish I could think only of my acolyte. But yes, I am thinking of myself too. I cannot face nothing. Not yet. Maybe not ever. Everyone worries about that. You need to be thinking about Miranda. At least tonight. I know that, and yet... Aganon, you already got through the hardest part. Give me a second for some water. Oh no, was I missing dialogue? Aganon, you already got through the hard part. I wish I knew what I missed. You got into my car through tonight to go see her through this. I don't know, it looked like dialogue was going. That's brave and I wouldn't let you out now if you asked me. That's brave and it's all she really needs. You were looking at tees? Those t-shirts? What if I opened the door and rolled out of the car? I would stop, pick you up off the pavement, stuff you back inside, and keep driving. Are you serious? Very. This is a one-way express to Miranda's side. I'm not gonna let you do something that will only cause you pain. And hurt someone you care about. But pain is... I get that you want pain, but here's the thing about that. Anyone can just go around purposefully causing pain for everybody. That person, that just sounds like cheating. That just sounds like cheating to me. He didn't say anything after that. I didn't know which one was good. I just couldn't register either of them mentally. I drove faster. All I could think about was a woman lying on her bed, waiting to die. And about, how much it would mean to her to see Aganon walk through that door. It's just up here. Already? I feel like I could have been driving for 3 hours. And you still would have said that. He stared at the building that held his dying friend inside. Hey, Talon! We're just helping this cult dude see his friend off to death. It's pretty hardcore. Poor dude. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I mean, I mean this in a nice way, but it's the hardest thing Miranda has ever had to do. You're just there to be there for her, you know? But what have you been up to, Talon? How are things going for you? I got the sudden feeling he was going to hug me, but he stopped. How do you know all these things, Lena? I usually know how people feel. Well, thank you. I am still deeply uncomfortable, but you're right. Taking a break from hunting scorched Santas and Fallout 76 to cool dinner. Oh, cook dinner. Very nice. Very nice. I've been thinking about dinner myself. I probably have enough time to pick up one more person and then end for the night so that I can get dinner and hang out. What you gonna be cooking? That tasty. That does not matter. I am here. Thank you for bringing me. I'm proud of you, Aganon. He climbed out and crossed the sidewalk with small steps. I was worried about Aganon. I watched him push through the building's front door to face the unknown. Poor dude. The big unknown. But what else could he do? Thank you for the 5 stars. This driver does very important work, and I value her as a friend and teacher. Yes, now I am teaching the junior, acolyte? Is that what they're called? I think, yeah. Agonon's like our fucking son! Yeah, he is! He thought he was like edgy and shit, but he just wants to do emotion. We gotta protect him, man. Poor Aganon, even though I should be focusing on my friend that has fucking disappeared. Oh, I can't pick anybody up. I gotta fucking sleep. What is that? The Babylon. Oh, that's that fancy place. I remember that. That is out of my price range. Let's go back to the Azteca. Nah, fuck Savvy. Aganon's where it's at. Okay, I'll probably sleep, and then once the map shows up again for the next day, that's probably when I'll be done. I was actually looking forward to the dreams this time. Anything to keep my mind off of whatever was going on with Savvy. Well, I know past that, I gotta have dinner and stuff. Besides, I've been streaming for a good amount of time. 3 hours. We can't, because if we do one more fair, then we gotta... I worry about it saving, but alright, if we have the old lady next time, we'll do the old lady. If she's not there, then I won't. I slowly realized that I was back in my old room. This time I had a body. It was healthy and fast and strong and beautiful. I realized that I didn't need to fly. Just pushing my feet into the ground felt incredible. Like each step was the first breath after coming up from underwater. I felt like I was living for the first time. I couldn't wait to see where my feet were carrying me. But then I realized it wasn't my body. I didn't know whose it was. Someone thicker and taller and hairier and thinner. And I didn't know what shape I was anymore. I was looking at this body from the outside, and then I was looking at a lot of them. They piled up on top of me, higher and higher. I started to suffocate under the weight of those bodies. My last breath was someone's heel jammed in my mouth like a cork. Nobody saw me die. I woke up covered in sweat and grabbed a Danish on my way out. It was over an hour before I could force myself to eat it. It was actually pretty delicious. I grabbed a Danish on my way out. I already said that. Back to work. If the old lady's there, we'll do her. If not, we'll have to bail. My 4th night in Los Ojos. Is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend? It was starting to feel surreal, like the moment the camera pans to the dark figure laughing at the doorway, and you just know, oh, she's doomed. Alright, let's see if we got the old lady. Fingers crossed. Hello. We got old lady. We got old lady. Let me read my journal first. And then we got old lady. And then we'll bail. Alright, I already saw that. We will finish you. Oh, that's the, what? Is that the Capra symbol? Haha, nice. Savvy's a double agent. Radix, Capra. Also, Charlie is the worst. We never ever say, I hope you feel better. Bon voyage, Miranda. Oh, that's so cute. I love this. I love this game. I love this game. Let's do old lady and then we'll bail. All things to all people. Hi, Una. Welcome back. I'm happy to see you, Una. Una slid into the back seat. Hello again. Any progress on, forking reality? You have it backwards. I'm trying to unfork it. But yes, I've made some progress. I'm now gathering more information, which is why you're heading to... Is this right? City Hall? Yes, they're announcing where the new municipal spaceport is going to be built. At midnight. Very dramatic. Here's hoping they announce the choice with a balloon drop. That would be unexpected indeed. So there are 3 neighborhoods being considered. Or maybe I should say threatened. The world is about to change for one of them. Uncertainty of that magnitude has a very strong feeling. Yeah, it's called dread. Not quite. Dread and hope both anticipate an outcome and taint the pure uncertainty. It's difficult to find large groups of people generating this kind of energy. The nurses shoo me away when I hang around the hospital. Large-scale sporting events are an option, of course. But I've learned the hard way to regard my own comfort as an essential variable. I wondered if my worry about Savvy was feeding her. It felt gross, like she was a vulture for those moments in life when you feel small and helpless. I know what you're thinking. Oh, you can read? Good, because this whole thing's kind of weird. You're wondering if you should take Oubliette or Isidore Street. That's exactly what I'm thinking. You'll take both. Highly doubtful. Oh, the timeline will branch in? Wait for it. Una waited. My body tensed up. I held my breath and totally missed the turn onto oubliette. There, did you feel it? The literal branching of timelines? No. I believe you will someday. I felt it. It was a failing sensation, a falling sensation, followed by the faintest thump. One version of this cab went down oubliette, another down Isidore Street. I'm glad to be us, but I bear the other versions of Una and Lena no ill will. She is something. She's something. Not as cool as the old lady from the other one. Oh, don't look at me like that. Like what? Like I'm a kooky old lady. You're not kooky. I am neither kooky nor old. Sorry, lady. In fact, I'd wager I'm one of the most practical people you've ever met. I don't think I'd refer to Una as practical in any timeline. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. Quantum stats. Right, statics. Quantum statics can be annoying this way. So, I have a question. I know you're into randomness and entropy, but what do you actually do? That's a fair question. Fixing reality is strictly a hobby. I'm a little embarrassed to say it, but mostly I get paid to recover passphrases. Do you ever use those skills for evil? Not personally. Global financial institutions seem to do quite enough evil on their own. I do permit them to pay me, though. No one's hands are clean. This seems to be the case in every timeline. Weird job. Yours isn't so normal either. You know, you live closer than most to the quantum realm. How so? You choose your passengers, don't you? Sometimes I get a feeling of bias. So you do feel it. Each choice is a branch. That other version of you with that other passenger, she exists. I'm not sure if you're up on your Tate Kearney theory, but it's been proven. Shh. Why aren't I her and, does it even matter? That's exactly the right question, my dear. Most people don't ask the right question. I was like, no, actually, never mind. You could be quite good at this. She didn't have to sound quite so surprised. Oh, I could teach you. If you had access to a 512-qubit quantum compiler. And assuming you knew your foundational stats, of course. And had 20 hours a week for problem sets. So I'm not gonna learn how to be a witch, is what I'm hearing. Perhaps not quite yet. Anyway, it's all more complicated these days. When I started, the compilers only had 32 qubits, if you can believe it. I shrugged. Like, okay. You didn't nod. You could have nodded. The way the world branches in the subtlest ways. It's interesting, isn't it? I was starting to feel weird. Paralyzed. Every choice. Not just every choice, every action. Not just every action, every thought. What is a decision even? Like, what is, man? Hey, can I not, a choice from a menu of options? If so, why weren't my options better? Yeah, game, why weren't my options better? My head felt like it was going to explode. I broke it a little. I was dealing with way too much other uncertainty in my reality to process this. It must be exhausting to be Una. Una tapped the back of my seat. Hello? Sorry, zoned out for a second there. I was saying, get ready for it. For what? Una looked out the window. There's the other versions of us, the Una and Lena that took oubliette. He'll merge with us in a moment. Wait for it. Wait. I wonder what kind of conversation they had. I'm thinking companionable silence. My extensive training in quantum statistics indicates that is very unlikely. Una shuddered. It was like a wave passed through her. There. That was it. I didn't know what I felt. Either way, we were at City Hall. The timelines have merged again. It always makes me feel better, like I have a little more of myself. I'll need it all to handle this announcement. There's going to be yelling. Wait. Do you really feel this way all the time? How do we make decisions? How do you live like this, dude? It was upsetting at first. Running problem sets on a quantum computer, understanding that they were happening all at once. And so, by extension, was everything else. But the math checks out. These are simply the cards we've been dealt. Doesn't it make the world just seem like no, you've just gotten numb to it? I've come to find it utterly liberating. There are no wrong answers because they are all inevitable anyway. That other version of me. That other you, all those other rides. Maybe we'll meet up at the end. All of us. Probably not. But that's okay. I couldn't help but think that sounded a little sad. Like Una was detached in some way, never really just feeling human. Oh, I need to get in there. The neighborhood is about to be ruined. She slid out of the car and dashed towards City Hall, slipping between knots of protesters gathered outside. They were all fired up, chanting and waving signs in the middle of the night. It made sense. They were fighting for their homes. I wondered what would happen if Una told them they would fail and also succeed. Would everyone just give up and leave? Una perched on the stage near the podium, draped a blanket over her legs, and closed her eyes. I wished us all luck. You alright? Give me that good rating and that good muns. Tonight's Lena is a fascinating possibility space, not fully manifested. Thanks, Una. Bish. Like what? What did I do? Una was a mistake tonight. Una was a mistake tonight. Oh, Una was a mistake. I gotta bail though. Yeah, right? I gotta bail though. I've got dinner. It was very nice seeing you, Pasta. I hope you have enjoyed this so far. Thank you for the game again. Daddy B, wherever you are, thank you again for the bits. And Talon, wherever you are, I hope that you're having a good time making your food. I shall. Thank you. Good night. Y'all